the Big Blue Crew Sports Network.
Who's got the rocket launcher? I say we blow it up. Now fire that thing.
For the city of sports, playing with a giant Nick, with my man S. God.
That's him.
You feel the vibe?
That's me.
We going live.
That's us.
That like button shared, you been subscribed.
Stadium.
That MetLife, Big Blue, home of the Braves.
Yeah.
That Turnpike, you can see that's where the game's played. NFL one day, then it's the NBA. Madison Square Garden, that's where the Knicks play. This that NY Logan, North don't get broken. Legalized mean this shit smoking. I'm on topic, dropping another episode. The game winner, trade, maybe a field goal. Everybody right now doing the wave. You tune in, the show called TheMan-Cave. I see the chat, they always doing their thing. Big views, 85 inch screen. The game's on, you rush and bleed. Remain calm, you on the road and chill. Do the watch along. The show's on, the host, you know it's S-God. It's no telling the panel filled with guest stars. You're now rocking with the voice, you know what it is. It's your boy J Boogie. You're now rocking with my man S-God. I support him to the fullest, you heard? My man Mike Blaze. This is Alter Production. What that mean, we about to alter everything that's playing. Tune in. My man S-God G-O-D. Support the show. Subscribe, share it. Most importantly, hit that like button.
What's good? What's good? Salute, man. Welcome to another edition of the Man-Cave podcast, man. Courtesy of the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. You already know what time it is, man. Orange and blue skies. You know what the vibes is. Knicks basketball. This afternoon matinee is going to feature the New York Knicks against the Atlanta Hawks from Madison Square Garden in New York City on this special King holiday special, man. I want to say happy Martin Luther King Day to everybody, man. Hope you are enjoying this great day with your family and friends, man, on this holiday. Of course, you already know what it is matinee basketball. Also, a lot going on in the world of sports, politics, and things like that. But today, man, is Knicks basketball, special basketball, King holiday. Knicks play every King holiday, man. And today they play against the Atlanta Hawks. This season, the Hawks have given the Knicks problems. The Hawks has beaten the Knicks 2 times this season, man. Hawks coming in 22-19 on the season on a 3-game win streak, beating the Bulls, Suns, and the Boston Celtics in overtime, I believe, in Boston, 119-115. Knicks coming in, blowing out at home from the Minnesota Timberwolves. Knicks coming in at 26-16 on the season, 27-16 on the season. Not a good showing by the Knicks the last game against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Hopefully the Knicks could right the ship right here against the Atlanta Hawks, but the Knicks have been choppy since the beginning of New Year. Started win one game, lose one, win one, lose one. Hopefully we can put together a streak going forward and get this thing back on the trails. Like I said, so far it's a good season so far, but got to get some wins, put some wins together, man. This 5-game homestand that the Knicks just had, Knicks finished on that thing, I believe, 2-3 on a homestand. That was a great advantage to take advantage of our home court advantage, but couldn't do it, man. So hopefully, like I said, a couple of games, Karl Anthony Towns was out the last 2 games, but he is playing today, so the Knicks should have everybody in uniform today except for Mitchell Robinson, but Josh Hart will be playing as well. About to start in a few minutes, man, but I want to thank everybody for tapping in, man, on this King holiday, man. Wish you guys are having a great holiday. Shout out to the chat. Neymar, what's good, bro? To Mama Sports Tough today in the political world. Yeah, you already know what it is, man. Inauguration day in the U.S. President Donald Trump being sworn in today as the 47th president, and it's been a cold day. I know some parts wherever you guys are, man, could be snow out there, and I'm down here in Atlanta, so it's about 30 degrees, but it was in the teens early this morning, like 19. So it's going to be a cold week coming up this week across the U.S., man. There's going to be some frigid conditions, snow conditions, and stuff like that. NFL games went off yesterday. As you know, Commanders beating the Lions, you know what I'm saying, to advance, and the Eagles escaped the LA Rams yesterday to advance, and then Buffalo Bills beating the Ravens. They escaped as well, too, last night. So everybody's advancing. So it's set the Chiefs versus the Bills, Eagles versus Commanders in the NFC Championship game. The winner goes to the Super Bowl to meet the winner of the AFC game between the Chiefs and the Bills. Tonight, basketball, man, like I said, hopefully Knicks can get back on a winning track tonight Let's go orange and blue skies. And also tonight is the college football championship, man. Notre Dame versus Ohio State. That should be a great game to see who's going to win that game, man. Ohio State is an 8-point favorite in that game, but it could be anybody's game, man. So good day in sports, man. Good day on this King holiday, man. Like I said, once again, happy holidays, Martin Luther King Day to all you guys celebrating with you and your family and stuff like that. Hopefully, like I said, the Knicks have a good King holiday and wins this matinee against the Atlanta Hawks, who have beaten the Knicks 2 times this season already. So Knicks got to get back on track and try to get this game back. This got to be a revenge game, man. You know, the last time the Hawks was at Madison Square Garden, at the end of the game, Trae Young did the dice roll and all that stuff, you know what I'm saying, disrespecting the Knicks. So Knicks got to get their get back right now. You know what I'm saying? You don't let nobody come in your house and do that and disrespect you in your house. Yeah, that Bills game was awesome last night, man. And it's like, yo, that drop pass, 2-point conversion by Mark Andrews, that's going to live down in infamy, man. That was a catch. He should have caught that ball to tie that, send that game into overtime possibly. But Ravens come up short. Lions come up short. Rams come up short. And all these teams, that's what the playoffs are for, man. Pressure, bust pipes, man. I know some of it is injuries, but also a lot of it, too, is performance. Guys got to perform on a big stage, and that's what happens a lot of times. On the big stage, guys cannot perform, and that's what happens, man. That's why in the regular season, I'm good for the regular season, but I'm really all about the postseason. That's when you can show me who really has it, who has that dog in them in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? The regular season, you know, it's cool and all that, but championships are not won in the regular season and won in the postseason. So that's when you got to show your mettle. You know what I'm saying? Show your heart, show that dog, show that fight in you. And tonight, like this afternoon, Knicks got to show that fight against these Atlanta Hawks. The last time the Hawks came in here, they beat the Knicks. The Knicks was in control of that game for a majority of the game until like the late third, and in the fourth quarter, Knicks just totally collapsed. It's like they just got to get back to, you know, giving full effort the whole game, man. Not, you know, just certain quarters and stuff like that. They got to play with a lot of energy. They have to be, you know, on defense. They got to move their feet and stuff like that. On offense, they can't be stagnant. They got to move the ball around, and guys got to make these shots. There's a lot of shots that the Knicks are just missing, man. It's like, and they're good high percentage shot. They're wide open shots. They got to make them shots. You know, get your spots and get ready to shoot that ball and shoot with confidence, man. Let's go. Like I said, all it is just scoring. You got to put the ball in the hole, man. Got to get them buckets. So hopefully they could do that today against the Atlanta Hawks, who, like I said, feeling good about themselves, coming in at 22-19, 3-game win streak. Like I said, Knicks coming in at 27-16. But like I said, Knicks have been up and down since the season. I mean, since the year started. You know, the Knicks got to go on a win streak, man. They got to go on a 7-8 game win streak at a time, man, to stack these wins. Let's start stacking these wins. Orange and blue skies. Let's go, man. So we're about to tip off in a few. Look at some other scores around the league. Halftime, Pistons and the Houston Rockets all tied up at 57. Second quarter, Minnesota up 31-23 over Memphis to start off the second quarter. Score that went final. Charlotte beat Dallas 110-105. Other games coming on 3:30 game. Phoenix at the Cleveland Cavaliers. Boston Celtics at Golden State at 5 o'clock. The 8 o'clock game will be Utah at the Pelicans. And the last game, the 10:30 game, the late game will be Chicago at the LA Clippers tonight. And like I said as well, tonight at 7:30 p.m. tonight on ESPN, the big college football championship game tonight between the Ohio State Buckeyes and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. So that should be a good game, man. Like I said, man, I want to thank all you guys for tapping in, man, from social media, YouTube, Twitter, and all social media platforms to the Man-Cave podcast. If this is your first time to my channel, man, please hit that like and subscribe button. Also share it on all social media platforms, man, as well as go subscribe to the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. The link is right there in the chat. Our one centralized location for all of our content, man, and go subscribe to all the members of the Big Blue Crew Sports Network, great content creators. All right, the Hawks starting lineup is going to be Trae Young, Krejci, Dyson Daniels, Jalen Johnson, and Okongwu. So Okongwu will be starting against the Knicks' usual starters, Karl-Anthony Towns, OG Anunoby, Mikal Bridges, Josh Hart, and Jalen Brunson. Like I said, the Knicks really got to bring it in this game. They want to get this dub and get back on the winning ways, man. Because the Hawks, like I said, they beat the Knicks 2 times this season. Knicks could have won both of those games, but hey, the Hawks prevailed in the fourth quarter, man. That's what it's been, the fourth quarter. The Hawks have come alive in the fourth quarter. And Karl-Anthony Towns, after missing the last 2 games with a chip bone in his thumb, will be back tonight to play and get ready for this matchup. So just about to tip it off, man. Knicks and the Hawks from Madison Square Garden matinee against on this King holiday. Let's see if the Knicks could get back in the win column coming off the blowout loss at home against the Timberwolves, 116-99. Another game, the Knicks was right there in that game, and they just couldn't do it. So about to tip it off. And Trae Young over there giving Spike Lee a hug in the front row. And, of course, as well as me being down here in Atlanta, man, I can't get the Knicks broadcast, so I got to go with the Hawks broadcast because they'll black out the Knicks broadcast since this is the Atlanta. So the game was shown on the Atlanta channel, so I'm doing it on the Hawks broadcast. You know, I'm going to miss listen to Clyde Frazier, you know, calling this plays. All right, Towns is about to jump it up against the Kongu. All right. So about to jump it up. And Hawks with the ball. Trae Young with the ball across the timeline, guarded by Bridges. Over to Johnson. Johnson to Okongwu. Back to Johnson down the lane. His shot is up. Good and a foul. So he'll be going to the free throw line. Poor defense by the Knicks, allowing this guy to get down there and allowing Johnson to get down the middle and get a quick foul. Knicks got to tighten up on the defense, got to play better defense on the perimeter, got to stick to these guys, man. You can't give these guys spaces and sit back off and these guys on defense. All right, Johnson's free throw is up, and it's good. 3-0 Hawks with the early lead. Knicks inbound. Hart will inbound the ball to Brunson. Brunson with the ball back to Hart. Hart, guarded by Creasy, over to OG Anunoby to back to Brunson. Brunson around the town screen. Brunson, guarded by Okongwu now. Brunson at the top, throw to OG Anunoby, over to Hart. Hart down the lane. Passes and is stolen by Okongwu over to Jalen Johnson. And here comes the Hawks. Johnson looking in the corner to Creasy, over to Trae Young. Young, guarded by Brunson, around the Johnson scene. Young, starts 3-point shot up and good. 6-0 Hawks. So the Hawks, 2 for 2 to start the game, up 6-0. Knicks inbounds, Hart inbounds to Brunson, over to OG Anunoby, back to Hart, over to Towns. Towns, backdoor to Brunson, who lays it up and in. Hawks inbounds, Dyson Daniels inbound to Trae Young, over to Jalen Johnson. Johnson looking, finds Trae Young. Young around the Johnson screen, down to Johnson, guarded by Brunson. Johnson, his shot in the lane, no good, rebounded by Okongwu. And that's the Knicks getting beat again on the boards to Johnson, and it's stolen now this time by Brunson. Brunson with the ball, guarded by Creasy, looking like he get fouled, no call. Looking, throws it out to Towns. Towns with the ball, over to Mikal Bridges, guarded by Trae Young. His fall away jump shot, no good. Rebounded by OG Anunoby. Over to Bridges, back to OG Anunoby, and he loses the ball, and the Hawks steal the ball, and here comes the Hawks. Over to Johnson. Johnson over to Dyson Daniels, back out to Johnson, looking, finds Trae Young. Young down the lane, his shot attempt is up, no good, rebounded by Towns. Towns ahead to Brunson, over to Josh Hart. Hart with the ball, Dyson Daniels' shot is up, no good. Here comes the Hawks. Jalen Johnson with the ball, ahead to Trae Young. Young back to Johnson in the lane, shot is up, no good, and there's a foul in the game, and it's on, I believe it's on Towns. Jacob, what's good, bro? Thanks for tapping in. Oh, man, you good, bro? Hey, happy King holiday to you, man. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully the Knicks get the win today, man. Blue and orange skies, let's go. All right, so Johnson will be at the free throw line. Hawks up 6-2. Johnson's first free throw's up, and it's good. 7-2 Hawks. So Hawks aggressive right from the start, man. Knicks, like I said, Knicks got to stop starting these games all slow, man. Got to get good shots. Got to make these shots, man. Got to start falling behind early in games. All right, Johnson's second free throw's up and it's good. 8-2 Hawks. Knicks inbounds. Hart inbounds to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Over to OG Anunoby. Back to Hart. Hart with the ball, over to Towns. Towns guarded by Okongwu. Towns down the lane, lays it up and in. No foul. All right, Hawks inbounds. Creasy over to Young. 8-4 Hawks. Young with the ball looking, finds Okongwu down low for the easy dunk, cutting to the basket. Next miscommunication again. It's 10-4 Hawks. All right, Knicks inbounds. OG Anunoby inbounds to Brunson. Brunson with the ball over to Bridges. Bridges over to Towns. Towns back to Brunson. Brunson down the lane. Shot is up. No good, but he is fouled and he'll be going to the free throw line. Yeah, like I said, looking at that Okongwu dunk, poor defense by the Knicks. You can't let guys just cut down the basket and get easy shots. All right, so Brunson's at the free throw line. Knicks down 10-4. Early first quarter, 9:06 in the first quarter. All right, Brunson's first free throw's up, and it's no good. And that's nothing. These guys got to clean up on a free throw. Knicks haven't been good at shooting free throws this season, even when they get to the line. Some games they shoot good free throw, but a lot of games they're shooting terrible at the free throw line. Like Brunson's second free throw is up, and it's also no good. Rebounded by the Hawks. Okongwu over to Trae Young. Young with the ball, guarded by Bridges. Over to Okongwu, over to Johnson, back to Trae Young. Young in the lane to Okongwu, and he walked. Traveling violation of the Knicks ball. All right, so Knicks will inbound. Bridges inbounds to Brunson. Brunson with the ball, guarded by Dyson Daniels. Over to Towns. Towns over to Bridges. Bridges in the lane. His fall away jump shot is no good. Rebounded by Johnson. Here comes the Hawks. Johnson with the ball over to Trae Young. Young with the ball, guarded by Anunoby at the top of the key. Passes to Creasy. Creasy's in the corner to Johnson. Johnson in the lane. Johnson passes back to Carlin over to Okongwu. His shot in the lane is up and good. 12-4 Hawks. All right, Brunson inbounds to Hart. So Hawks coming out real good in the starting this game. Up 12-4 in the Knicks. Hart with the ball. Iman, what's good, Iman? Thanks for tapping in, man. Happy holidays. Happy King holiday to you, bro. All right, Knicks with the ball. Bridges over to Towns. Towns with a step-back jump shot up and good. 12-6. Hawks inbound. Daniels inbounds to Trae Young. Young around a Okongwu screen. Back to Okongwu. Out to Creasy's. Creasy's over to Dyson Daniels. Daniels looking. Over to Creasy's. Over to Trae Young for his three-point shot. Nobody got on him. 15-6 Hawks. Knicks inbounds. OG Anunoby inbounds to Jalen Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Over to Bridges, guarded by Trae Young. Over to Karl-Anthony Towns. His shot is up and good and no foul. Unbelievable. 15-8. Hawks inbounds. Young with the ball. Guarded by OG Anunoby. 15-8 Hawks. Around a Dyson Daniels screen, guarded by Brunson. Looking over to Johnson. Johnson with the ball. Creasy with a three-point shot up and good. 18-8 Hawks. Knicks inbounds. Towns inbounds to Brunson. So far the Hawks are 3 for 3 from the three-point range. Knicks have yet to shoot a three-pointer. Hart with the ball over to Bridges. Bridges guarded by and Anunoby walks. I don't know what's going on OG Anunoby, but he's getting good attempts. It's like you walk with the ball. That was an easy dunk. And last time they gave him the pass, it was like it hits out of his hands and all this stuff. He got to be stronger and better with the ball. He got to concentrate on this team. Got to concentrate. Those passes are there. You got to make it, man. All right, we are at timeout with the Hawks up 18-8. It will be Atlanta ball when we get back from the timeout. So Hawks starting off good in this game, up by 10 points already on the Knicks. Like I said, Knicks have had too many starts this season where they have fallen behind early in the game. With the energy level of the Knicks not being there, the shot attempts is like they're not taking really good shots, or they taking a lot of shots and they just can't make the shots. And these are high percentage shots that they're getting. Very high percentage shots. Mets, what's good? Salute. And he said, man, he's had millions. It's like, yeah. But yeah, man, like I said, the thing with the Knicks, man, Knicks got to be ready to play. They got to be ready to play from the start. You got to be ready to play from the tip off. You got to come out with some energy. You got to be active. These guys are coming out sometimes sluggish, slow. It's like you had a day of rest off, you know. Like, and Knicks got to start, pushing the tempo up and stuff like that. They got to stop playing slow. It's like you got to push the tempo. You got to play fast. And other things, so rebounding, like I said, on the Knicks. If it's not Towns or Hart getting a rebound, it's like nobody else looking to get rebounds. It's like you got Bridges and Anunoby out there. Both of you guys are playing the forward position, and you get like 2 or 3 rebounds between you two guys playing 80 minutes a game. That's unacceptable. You guys got to be getting at least 8 rebounds apiece. There are enough rebounds to go around for everybody to help out. Rebounding is an art, is a skill, but it's also hustle and determination. All you have to do is just go get the ball. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these times, these guys are standing flat-footed looking at the rebound and looking for somebody else to get the rebound. Go get the rebound. Josh Hart goes get it. Karl Anthony Towns go get it. You got to go get the ball. It's not just going to fall in your lap. And I think that's what they be looking at. Like the ball's just going to fall in their lap for a rebound. You got to go get it. All right, so back to action. There will be Atlanta Hawks ball up 10 points already, 18-8 on the Knicks. And I'll say once again, man, happy King holiday to all, man. Hope you guys are having a great holiday, man. Like I said, I know it's cold or probably snow where you at right now. I know down here in Atlanta, like I said, it's about 30 degrees. It should be in the 20s tonight and stuff like that. So, and possible snow tomorrow evening. So we'll see what happens, man. We got snow last week, as did other parts of the Northeast and the Midwest getting some snow. Oh, they changed it. Said it was Knicks ball. Oh, they said it was an inadvertent whistle, so the Knicks ball. So OG Anunoby inbounds to Jalen Brunson, and he is fouled by Dyson Daniels. And that should be 2 on Dyson Daniels, so he will have to come out of the game. And so DeAndre Hunter will be checking in for Dyson Daniels. All right, Knicks inbounds OG over to Brunson. Brunson to Hart to Mikal Bridges, guarded by Trae Young. And they call an offensive foul on Bridges on the post up. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy, man. All right, Hawks with the ball. Trae Young with the ball, guarded by Bridges. Over to Hunter. Hunter, guarded by Josh Hart. Hunter with the ball over to Trae Young. Young, guarded by Bridges. Bridges at the top with Young. Young in the lane, and it's going to be Knicks ball. So Knicks are inbound, but the Knicks got to score. You got to try to score. Knicks got to score. It's not just running up and down the court with the ball. You got to get good possessions with the ball. All right. So Knicks are inbound. Look like Gary Matthews and also Clint Capella were checking for the Hawks. All right, Knicks inbounds to Brunson. Brunson with the ball over to OG Anunoby, down to Karl Anthony Towns. Towns guarded by DeAndre Hunter in the corner of Mikal Bridges, over to Josh Hart. Hart in the lane, lays it up and in. 18-10. All right, Hawks inbounds. Hunter inbounds to Matthews. Matthews with the ball, guarded by Bridges. Back to DeAndre Hunter, and that's going to be a turnover. So it'll be Knicks ball. So back-to-back turnovers for the Hawks, and it looks like Deuce McBride will also checking for the Knicks as well. So that's 4 turnovers for the Hawks, 3 for the Knicks. So far, been 7 turnovers in this first quarter already. And also substitution for the Knicks. Towns and Bridges will check out. Precious Achua and Deuce McBride will check in. All right, OG Anunoby inbounds to Josh Hart. Hart over to Brunson. Brunson around a Precious Achua screen. Brunson with the ball. Guarded by Capella. Back to Precious Achua to OG Anunoby to Josh Hart. Hart fakes the shot. Hart in the lane. Lays it up and in. 18-12 Hawks. All right, Jalen Johnson inbounds to Matthews. Matthews with the ball. Back to Jalen Johnson. Johnson over to Matthews. Back to Jalen Johnson. Johnson with the ball to DeAndre Hunter, guarded by Deuce McBride. Hunter faked the shot in the lane, throws it up, and almost stolen by the Knicks. Matthews over to Clint Capella for the easy dunk, 20-12 Hawks. All right, Deuce McBride with the ball inbounds to Jalen Brunson. Brunson with the ball, guarded by Clint Capella now at the top at the elbow. Brunson tried to dribble the ball, and it is deflected, stolen by the Hawks. Jalen Johnson down the lane. His shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Josh Hart. Here comes the Knicks. Hart with the ball over to Jalen Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Shot in the lane. No good. Rebounded by Precious Achua. And shot is blocked and rebounded by the Hawks. Here comes the Hawks. Creasy over to Matthews for his pull-up three-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Precious Achua. Over to Deuce McBride. McBride with the ball down the lane, throws it to Precious Achua, and it's an offensive foul. Let me see, where was he outside the paint? He looked like his foot was on that line. And the Hawks are inbounds. Bogdanovich will inbounds to Creasy. Back to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich, his three-point shot from the elbow, no good. Rebounded by OG Anunoby. Over to Jalen Brunson. Brunson guarded by Matthews, and a foul is finally called. And also into the game for the Knicks, Landry Shamet will come into the game as well for the Knicks. All right, so look like Knicks will inbound the ball. McBride over to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Brunson step back three-point shot from the elbow, good, 20-15. All right, Hawks inbounds. Capella inbounds to Creasy with the ball. Over to DeAndre Hunter. Hunter over to Clint Capella, and lane shot is up and good, and a foul, and he'll go to the free throw line to complete the three-point play. RC, what's good, boo? What's good? Yeah, tapping into this holiday, King Holiday celebration, man. Knicks versus Hawks, man. Thanks for tapping in, RC. Also, man, happy holidays, happy King Holiday to you, man. Hope all is well with you. All right, Capella's free throws up and is good. 23-15 Hawks. Knicks inbounds. Precious Achua inbounds to Josh Hart. Hart over to Brunson. Brunson with the ball around the Precious Achua screen. Brunson step back three-point shot it up and good. 23-18 Hawks inbounds. Matthews inbounds to Creasy with the ball looking. Throws to Bogdanovich over to Matthews for his three-point shot. No good, but he is fouled by Jalen Brunson. Why would you foul him on a shot like that? 23-18, so the Hawks will be at the free throw line for 3 free throws. Can't foul a guy, man. Can't foul a guy going up a three-point shot like that right in front of the referee, man. I mean, these guys, they walk too much underneath the players' space. It can't be underneath, walking close to their landing space. Matthews' first free throw is up and it's no good. And Trae Young's about to check back into the game for the Hawks, up 5. Matthews' second free throw is up and it's good. 24-18. right, Matthews' third free throw is up, and it's also good. All right, Knicks inbound. Achua over to Cameron Payne, back to Achua. Achua over to Landry Shamet, who's being held by Bogdanovich, and that's a foul. And a timeout on the floor, but that was a foul. Looked like Hawks probably should be in a bonus by now, so Knicks may be at the free throw line. I'll have to see when we come back, but going to timeout. 25-18, Hawks up by 7 points right now. It's good, D. Yeah, got to be smarter with these fouls. Yeah, man. That one, I don't know what Brunson was thinking about on that foul. If you foul it doing a 3-point attempt, these guys got to stop walking into these players' landing spaces and stuff like that. If you walk up there, just put your hands up without even going into his landing space. That's all you got to do, but you can't just keep walking into a person. I mean, that's one of the easiest calls to make, man. Yeah. I mean, that shot was going to be tough as it is. If you just put your hands up while he's shooting it, that shot was going to be even tougher. But you got to go in there, make it tough, and foul him too. So you put him on the free throw line. You bailed him out on a 3-point shot. All right, looking at other scores around the NBA. Detroit back up 79-67 over Houston. 4:35 left to go in the third quarter. Also, second quarter, Memphis getting blown out at home by Minnesota, 53-40. 2 minutes left to go right before the half. A score that went final. Charlotte wins at home against Dallas, 110-105. And like I said, 3:30 game. Phoenix will be at Cleveland. 5 o'clock, Boston will be at Golden State. 8 o'clock game, the Utah Jazz at the New Orleans Pelicans. And the 10:30 game, the last game on the docket, Chicago Bulls at the LA Clippers. And like I said, tonight, the big game tonight, the big college football NCAA championship football game will be the Ohio State Buckeyes against the Notre Dame Fighting Irish for the college football championship. So that should be a great one tonight on this King holiday, man. I hope everybody's having a special holiday, having a great holiday. And like I said, once again, happy King holiday to everybody today. All right, about to get back to live action. Hawks up 25-18 late first quarter. .257 left to go in the quarter. And looks like it'll be side out for the Knicks. Thought they was in a penalty by now, but next one will probably be penalty. Shamet inbounds to Cameron Payne. Payne over to Deuce McBride. McBride over to Karl Anthony Towns. Towns with the ball guarded by Clint Capella. Towns shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Shamet. Out to Towns. Towns, quick 3-point shot from the elbow, no good. Rebounded by, and the ball goes out of bounds, be Hawks ball. So, like I said, Knicks got to take advantage. Knicks got to get buckets, man. You got to get buckets. All right, Hawks inbounds. Matthews inbounds to Trae Young, guarded by McBride. Young with the ball across the timeline. Young looking around the Bogdanovich screen. Young passes to Bogdanovich, who throws it, and it is stolen by Precious Achiuwa. Here comes the Knicks over to Cameron Payne. Payne over to Karl Anthony Towns. Towns, 3-point shot from the top of the key. No good. Rebounded by Bogdanovich. Over to Trae Young. Young with the ball. Throws it to Bogdanovich. And he is fouled in the lane by Deuce McBride. So Bogdanovich will be at the free throw line. It's like guys you gotta get back on defense. You can't be trailing a guy, having a guy beating you down on court. You gotta be in front of these guys. It's got to play much smarter on defense. It's like I said, a lot of times on transition defense, the Knicks are slow jogging back on defense, and that's part of the problem. That's why teams are getting baskets on them or getting fouls, putting the Knicks in positions because the Knicks are not hustling back on defense. Bogdanovich's first free throw is up, and it's no good. And Jalen Johnson will check back into the game for the Atlanta Hawks. Bogdanovic's second free throw is up, and it's good. 26-18, 8-point Atlanta lead, 2:09 left to go in the first quarter from this matinee game at Madison Square Garden on this King holiday. Knicks inbounds. Towns inbounds to Cameron Payne. Payne with the ball. His corner three from the elbow, no good. Rebounded by Deuce McBride. McBride back to Payne. Corner three-point shot this time is good. 26-21. Clint Capella inbounds the ball to Trae Young. Young around the Capella screen. Young down the lane. His floater is up. No good. Rebounded by Capella. Around three Knicks. And Capella, and that's a traveling violation. It'll be Knicks ball. But here it is. Here it is again. The Knicks are getting out hustled on this end. Like I said, they got to get these rebounds. There's no reason why a guy gets a rebound around three guys around the Knicks underneath the basket. All right, Knicks with the ball. Cameron Payne with the shot up is no good, and foul is on the Knicks on the rebound on Cameron Payne. So the Hawks will be at the free throw line to shoot the free throw, and it'll be DeAndre Hunter. Once again, like I said, Knicks getting out hustled, man. So DeAndre Hunter on the free throw line for two for the Atlanta Hawks, who's up 26-21. His first free throw is up, and it's good. 27-21 Hawks. And Hunter's second free throw is up, and it's no good. Rebounded by the Knicks. Rebounded by Precious Achiuwa ahead to Deuce McBride. McBride with the ball. Guarded by Trae Young at the elbow. McBride looking, finds Towns. Back to McBride from the corner. Three-point shot up and good. 27-24. Hawks inbounds. Johnson over to Trae Young. Young with the ball, guarded by Deuce McBride at the top of the key. Over to DeAndre Hunter in the corner, guarded by Precious Achiuwa to Jalen Johnson. Johnson down the lane. Shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Towns. Over to Cameron Payne. Payne with the ball. Knicks down three. Down to Landry Shamet. Comes down the lane and dunks. 27-26. 57 seconds left to go. Hawks inbounds. Bogdanovich over to Trae Young. Young with the ball. Guarded by Shamet. Young now around the Capella screen. Young. And the ball is out. And it'll be Hawks ball. So the Hawks will inbound. 8 seconds on the shot clock. 41 seconds left to go in the first quarter. And the Knicks are challenging that play. All right, so we're going to call it a challenge to play. All right, it's 41 seconds left to go in the quarter. The Knicks are obviously challenged. Like I said, sometimes he picks and chooses which challenges he wants to do. Like I said, I'm trying to challenge plays like foul calls on players that's not even a foul, man. It's like, well, this one's probably the obvious one. I got to see the replay again, so it could be Knicks ball, but so the Knicks get the challenge. It'll be Knicks ball. Yeah, he got the challenge. So it'll be Knicks ball. All right, Knicks inbound, Shamit. Inbounds to Cameron Payne. Payne with the ball around the town screen and a moving screen on Towns. Come on with this, man. And see, these are the type of fouls that Towns don't need. He don't need to get fouled with a moving screen. Just like those are like wasted fouls, man. A wasted foul. So Towns will check out a game, and OG and Obi were checking for the Knicks. 37 seconds left to go in the first quarter. 27-26. Hawks up. Johnson inbounds to Trey Young. Young with the ball around a Capella screen. Young looking. Young throws up the shot and is stolen by Precious Achiuwa. Here comes the Knicks. Precious with the ball over to Landry Shamit. Shamit with the ball throws it over to Cameron Payne. Payne with Capella on him. 16 seconds left to go. Payne still with Capella at 9 seconds. Payne in the lane. Shot is up. No good. No foul. But Precious Achiuwa, and it's going to be a jump ball. So it'll be a jump ball between Precious Achiuwa and Bogdanovich with 2 seconds left to go in the quarter. All right, so they're going to jump it up. All right. The tap is up. And it'll be Knicks ball with 0.4 seconds on the shot clock. So it's time for a tip-in or something like that, or a catch and shoot. All right. Payne inbounds, looking over to OG Anunoby. His shot is up and good. But it says it comes after the whistle, so it doesn't count. Yep, so slow. The Knicks just move slow. I don't know what it is on out of bounds play. Sometimes they get a violation. And when you get a 5-second violation on an out of bounds play, or you get the pass stolen, it's because your guys are not moving fast enough. They're sluggish, moving slow to go get the ball. It's like you have to make fast cut decisions to go get the ball. It's like a lot of times the Knicks, you be looking, they almost getting like a 5-second violation because they're not moving. Everybody moving so slow. It's like you're not going to get the inbound the ball with guys not giving full maximum effort. They're giving very little effort to go get the ball. It's just like sometimes everything is just so sluggish and slow with these guys. You got to pick up the pace, pick up the tempo. You know what I'm saying? Pick up your energy level, pick up your play, man. And then, like I said, on defense in transition, not getting back on defense. If you got guards, a lot of guards in the game for the Knicks, they should be the first one back. The guards are faster than the forwards and the centers. They should be the first one back on defense. It's like, what are you preaching to these guys? You're not preaching to these guys to hustle back and get back on defense. Supposedly from a defensive coach like Tom Thibodeau, it's like guys are missing assignments, defensive assignments on the regular from the starting units. Even the backups that come in is like nobody's being held accountable. Everybody just play the way they want to play, man. Like I said, Knicks got to stop sleepwalking. They got to wake up. Got to wake up. Stop sleepwalking. So after one quarter, Hawks up 27-26 on the Knicks 1-point lead. Like I said, Knicks got to come out playing much faster, man. Got to come out playing much faster in this game. 27-26. Got to start the second quarter. Yo, what's good, D?
Why is OG not just? He knew he had a .4. You got to catch the ball and pump it in.
Man, I don't know. Like I said, OG done messed. That's a foul on Trae Young. He done messed up. But like I said, dunk attempts and also it's like his hands sometimes. I don't know what is going on with this guy. He bobbling the ball is like that was in the first quarter. That should have been an easy dunk attempt. And when they called to my inadvertent whistles, like you got to play much stronger with the ball. It's like you're playing slow and not strong with the ball. I don't know what it is. Knicks inbounds. Deuce McBride with the ball in the lane, lays it up and in. Knicks take the lead, 28-27. Hawks inbounds. Matthews over to Capella. Capella with the ball. Go get him. Precious Achua. Yeah, make it harder for him, man. It's like stop sitting back. These guys are just sitting back too much on defense. You got to play. All right, Johnson with the ball now, looking for Capella down over to Matthews in the corner and out of bounds. And even on that play, I look like he can't even get that ball down there. I don't know. It's like, bro, bend down. Bend down or do something. You're not going to get that. Something's going on with, like I said, his body. Something's going on. It's like, I just look at it like it's a lot like the maximum effort. Where guys really putting forth the effort. And look how he's running. That's what I'm saying. Something's going on, bro. Dude is laboring. Something is going on. He's playing through something, man. It's just like, I don't know, but Towns with the ball at the top of the 3-point line over to Mikal Bridges. Bridges guarded by Young. Scoops it up. No good. I don't even know what was that. It's like, bro, you got to take it stronger. It's like inbounds. Young with the ball. Bogdanovich step back 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Clint Capella. Misses. Put back up. No good. Capella gets the ball. It's like, come on, bro. Get off your feet to get a rebound. Get off your feet to get rebounds. Cameron Payne, side shot, 3-point shot, no good. Rebounded by Jalen Johnson. Nobody for the Knicks to get a rebound. Johnson with the ball around the Capella screen. Johnson looking, trying to find Trae Young. Finds Young now. Young with the ball, directing traffic over to Johnson, and you call a foul on that. Unbelievable. You call a foul on that, trying to get the ball. It's like, at the end of the day, those are not hard fouls. That's what I'm saying. You're not calling the hard fouls. You calling like touch fouls, which makes the players, sometimes the players get frustrated with the way you change it up, the type of calls you calling. All right, Capella with the ball, then gets it stolen. Cameron Payne ahead to Mikal Bridges for the dunk. Knicks go up 30-27. Hawks inbounds. Johnson to Young. Young with the ball, guarded by Bridges. Young. Pushed off and blocked by Karl Anthony Towns. Good way to help out. So it'll be Hawks ball down 3. Early second quarter, 10 minutes left to go in the second quarter on this King holiday, man. Happy holidays to everybody out there. Happy King holiday. Hope you all guys are having a great holiday with your friends and family and things like that. And like I said, down here in this part of the country, man, it's like 30 degrees, man. It's cold. I know up north, man, it's snowing. I saw the snow in the Eagles game yesterday, man. It's snowing and cold, man. So it's going to be an Arctic blast this whole week, man, for the Midwest, the Northeast, and parts of the Southeast as well. All right, Hawks inbounds to Bogdanovich in the lane, and he is fouled. On that play right there, when Bridges came over, I don't know why he didn't just stay right there to make that dude tough. You can't allow the dude to break in between both of you guys. That's what the double team is for, to stop that. It's just like you got to give forth a maximum effort. Don't just reach a hand in or something. You got to get your body in there to stop the progress. That's what a double team is. All right, Young with the shot in the lane, and they call a foul over the back on Bridges.
They call BS calls now.
Yeah, that was a BS. I mean, that's like the same call.
I mean, if that's the case, then Brunson should have been fouled. Like
I know those are calls they should call for Brunson too. That he
right.
calls like that.
But he didn't. He hasn't been getting those calls. He didn't get those calls on the other end.
I know. I've seen in them other games he didn't get that call, and those were obvious fouls hitting from the back. But guys, like I said, they gotta learn how to pull up or something like that, because you know guys who do that. Brunson does that. Trae Young does that a lot. That's part of their arsenal. So you gotta be looking out for that. You gotta be looking out for that when you play these guys. You know that once you get behind them, that's what they're gonna do. All right, Young's first free throw is good. His second one is no good. Rebounded by the Knicks. Knicks up 30-28. Knicks with the ball. OG Anunoby over to Brunson. Brunson over to Towns. Towns over to Mikal Bridges in the lane. Lays it up and in. And he's talking to Trae Young, and he should be posting Trae. They should have been looking for – you saw the other call they called on Bridges was a BS. It's an offensive foul on him against Trae Young posting him up. That was not no offensive foul. He was backing the dude down. Those
Oh,
are
yeah,
not an
yeah,
offensive
yeah.
foul. See, that's what I'm talking about.
But he was looking for a foul on that play.
No, I know, but what I'm saying is those are the type of things that have changed the game of posting up now, where the referees are bailing out the defender now. It's like you can't really, brutalize those guys down in the post. And Young just hit a big 3-point shot from the elbow and make it 32-31. Knicks inbound the ball. Towns over to Brunson. Brunson over to Bridges, guarded by Bogdanovich, and he gets called for a foul. I mean, but like I said, some of these guys are not even good defenders anyway. I mean, DeAndre Hunter's a good defender. Jalen Johnson can defend, but these other guys are not defenders. Dyson Daniels is a good defender himself. But like I said, these guys are not – they're not great defensive players, you know what I'm saying? All right, Knicks inbounds, Towns. Inbounds, Towns. Down the lane, I mean, he's getting all fouled up and no call by Jalen Johnson. Here comes the Hawks. Trey with the ball over to, and it's stolen by Cameron Payne. Payne with the ball. He's going to pull up for a 3-point shot. Towns is right there, but Payne hit the 3. See, this is what I'm talking about. You got to get the ball to your big man. You got to get the ball to your big man, bro.
Yo, he said
these guys fall on too much with this 3-point shooting. You give the guy to the big man who's running the floor. Just got to give the ball. Give him the ball so that way they can't call a foul.
Listen, I would love to see them just get the easy buckets, but it's better. It looks good when it goes in.
I don't care about that because that would have been a wasted opportunity if he didn't make that shot. That's what my problem is. You can't waste opportunities because you've fallen in love with a wide open shot. It's like give it to a guy who has the advantage down there. Even though it's a 2-on-1, give it to him down there. Let him get a foul. 3-on-1. Let him get a foul. This is what kills me about the Knicks sometimes. This is why sometimes their offense is what it is. They don't take advantage of opportunities. That play right there, it worked good for that time, but another instance, it would have been a missed shot. And guess what? The Knicks don't take advantage of opportunities. A wasted opportunity. The Hawks get the ball and go the other way.
Yeah, but I don't even understand why it wasn't a foul on Jalen Johnson.
I know. That's what I'm saying. He fouled Towns up right in front of the official and stuff like that. It's like,
how are you watching? How is the refs watching the game and saying, "Look, on both ends, we're making even calls. You're calling touch fouls on the other end. The guys pushing them to the floor on that end, but that's not a foul."
Right. That's what I'm saying. That's what I said. What is a foul anymore? That's what I'm saying. When you're calling these soft fouls, like that's why players get frustrated. You're not calling these fouls like guys are getting butchered. You're not calling those fouls, but you calling a foul like somebody holding on somebody's arm or something like that, or like a little light tug. It's like, come on now. And that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. The officiating is just like officiating in basketball and football has just been troubling over the last decades.
But I think OG might have maybe a calf injury. I'm thinking because that's why you got that sleeve over that.
It's something. But like I said, I'm just watching his body. Like he's laboring, running up and down the court, and he's just like chugging along. Man, it's like he wasn't like that before.
Well, I'm telling you,
I said, but that's on the Knicks organization. They keep playing these players through injuries or something like that. It's like, and you're running them into the ground while you're doing it. Saying if you know this is going on, you should look at the minutes restrictions, but you're not.
Yeah, but since last year, his pockets got fatter too, so it might be.
Yeah, his pockets get fatter, but at the end of the day, he doesn't look like the same player. That's what I'm saying. It looks like something is wrong. It looks like something is wrong with him. He's playing through something. It's just like, but if it's hurting the Knicks, it's not helping him. It's just like, put the dude on the injury list or something, on the injury reserve or something like that. And I don't know what it is, but like I said, him and Bridges not getting rebounds is like I heard on another podcast where dudes like, well, that's not the point. The point is rebounding. Everybody can get rebounds. It's not a prerequisite. When you're on the court, it's basketball IQ 101. Go get the ball. It's like if you was playing every man for themselves 21 on the court, you got to go get your own ball, right? You can't wait for somebody else to get the ball for you. People got to stop pacifying guys and stop coddling them and stop making excuses for these guys. All right, back to action. Hawks inbounds. Bogdanovich over to Trey. Trey with the ball at the top. Over to Clint Capella. Capella back to Clint. Got Trey Young. Young down to Bogdanovich down the lane. Bogdanovich over back to Young, and it's a moving screen on Bogdanovich, and it'll be Knicks ball. Knicks up 35-31, 4-point Knicks lead. 8:38 left to go in the second quarter. Knicks will inbound. All right. And like I said, while the scores like this, Knicks got to keep scoring. You got to keep on scoring while the lull is going on. Teams are not making shots. You got to score yourself. Knicks inbounds, Bridges over to Cameron Payne. Payne with the ball across the timeline. Guarded by Trae Young. Over to Brunson, who's checked in. Brunson with the ball down the lane. Over to Mikal Bridges for his shot from the baseline. Good. 37-31. Hawks inbounds. Capella over to Dyson Daniels. Daniels with the ball over to Clint Capella. Back to Trae Young. Young in the corner to Matthews for his three-point shot. Good. All right, OG inbounds to Brunson. 37-34. Brunson with the ball guarded by Dyson Daniel, who's already has 2 fouls. Brunson down the lane with Daniel. Should have been another foul. Shot is up and good. 39-34. Daniels inbounds to Trae Young. Young with the ball. Guarded by Bridges. And ball is kicked, but Young gets it back. Around a Daniels screen. Young looking. Finds Dyson Daniels. Daniels in the lane. Don't know what to do with the ball. And he throws it to Clint Capella. Oh, my God. And that's the easiest basket. 39-36. Unbelievable.
Bridges, where was he going?
That's what I'm saying. Guys got to play much better defense, situational awareness. You got to know what the ball is on the court. All right, Knicks inbounds. Brunson with the ball, guarded by Daniels again. Brunson in the paint. Step back jump shot up and good. 41-36. All right, Hawks inbounds. DeAndre Hunter inbounds to Trae Young. Young with the ball, guarded by Bridges. Throws it and passes out of bounds. But like I said, had he got that pass over, nobody's going to see that pass. Guys are back. They got to look at that pass. That could have been an easy steal.
Yeah.
You got to be defensive awareness. Is it called defensive awareness? Ben Johnson. Okay, so Ben Johnson got the Bears job. Okay, so the Detroit Lions offensive coordinator Ben Johnson is now the new head coach of the Chicago Bears.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, Knicks inbounds. OG Anunoby over to Josh Hart. Hart with the ball over to Brunson. 5-point Knicks lead. Brunson with the ball. Around the town screen, Brunson. 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Dyson Daniels. Here comes the Hawks. Ahead to Creasy with his 3-point shot wide open from the elbow. No good. Rebounded by Towns. Over to Josh Hart. Hart with the ball. Guarded by Matthews. Over the Towns. See, this one I'm talking about the Knicks on offense is like get the ball. Is like Towns. It looked like he got fouled. No call. Ball is deflected. Hawks with the steal. Creasy with the steal. Over to Matthews. Matthews to Okongwu. Okongwu in the corner. DeAndre Hunter's 3-point shot from the elbow. Good. 41-39. Knicks inbounds. Towns inbounds to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Guarded by Dyson Daniels. Around a Bridges screen. Guarded by Matthews now. Brunson in the lane of Towns. Towns and shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Josh Hart. Back up. No good. Should have been a foul for Towns. And Hawks inbounds. Matthews ahead to DeAndre Hunter. His pull-up 3-point shot is no good, but Dyson Daniels right underneath for the layup, back up and in.
Harder's got a box out.
Yep. No, we were all tied at 41, but like I said, and a timeout on the floor. All the game of the NBA is today is putting the ball in the basket. Hart was under there. He could have put that ball back up in there too, right under. It's like this is one of my missing bunnies around the rim. These guys got to be better finishers than that. You got to finish the basket. I mean, and Towns is getting murdered down low in the post, running down low. No calls are being made. It's the same thing over and over again. But like I said, the bottom line is you got to score the basketball. You got to put the ball in the hole. Like I said, it ain't nothing special that these defenses are doing in the NBA. Guys just got to put the ball in the basket.
They trying to measure Towns' true toughness by not calling no fouls for him.
Yeah, they can measure it all they want, but the dude is tough. Like I said, those are tough calls. I mean, those are tough shots that he's taking at. I mean, you're bailing out guys who getting soft shots and soft fouls. You're bailing that out, but you're not bailing out the guys who's getting hammered down there where the plays are obvious that he's getting fouled by multiple players. It's not just one player. Sometimes it's multiple players that you could call a foul on.
As he's running into two guys like supposedly got their hands up, but they're leaning their arms all on top of him.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I don't understand what is not a foul, but you call a touch foul on him on the other end. That's what I said. I'm like, where you keeping it simple or keeping it at least where you're making it even on both ends.
Yep. Yeah.
Getting them back in the game, but I don't know. These dudes, I didn't know all these dudes 3-point shots with guys in their face they could knock them down like that so easy.
Yeah, you talking about Matthews? Matthews is a shooter too. He's supposed to be what Ryan? What's that? Matt Ryan was for the Knicks, right? To bring him in to shoot 3-point shots.
Well,
And
yeah,
his shots are like oaky, right? His shots are oaky.
right. Yeah, they got to stay. They got to stay competitive on both on the defensive end and on the boards. Again, it's like, dudes, where's everybody on the boards? I'm telling you, OG. I guess OG and Bridges go on vacation when Towns come back and play because they just like, yo, we just gonna get out on a fast break.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Them dudes should be in there rebounding that basketball. That basketball should be rebounded. You know what I'm saying? It's right there for the taking. It ain't nothing, like I said, it ain't nothing special. People acting like it ain't nothing special like these guys, other guys are doing. They're just getting the ball. They just going to get the ball. It's right there for them. They're just going to get the ball. That's all it is.
Oh, God.
All right, Knicks inbounds. OG over to Towns. Towns with the ball. Downloaded OG and Anobi for the dunk. Should have been an and one. You got to be kidding me. That's an and one. Stop with, and then they keep doing this. Every game they do this with the Knicks, man. All right, 43-41. Dyson Daniels with the ball in the lane. Shot is up and good, and we're tied at 43. Knicks inbounds. Towns over to Josh Hart. Hart with the ball. Hart around the Town screen. Hart looking down the lane to open Mikal Bridges, who moves, and the Knicks get an easy basket. All it is, like I said, if you keep moving down low, anybody moving the basketball, like I said, basketball is not like how it was back in the day where guys are constantly moving and running like JJ Redick, Reggie Miller. You guys used to run like a Mach 5, Steph Curry early in his career used to do, and they'll get the defense moving. You get a lot of easy baskets that way. All right, Hunter with the ball. Tough shot from the baseline. No good. Rebounded by Josh Hart. Here comes the Knicks. Hart looking over to Towns. Towns guarded by Kongu. Shot is up, and it's no good. I don't know what a Kongu's arguing. You fouled a dude. It's like, let me tell you some guys foul guys right now. They don't know what is a foul anymore.
No, because they're not used to getting that call.
Right. I mean,
You've been doing it all game, and then
right.
that's when they call you. But now he's like, "What are you?"
Now you're surprised. Now you're surprised about the call. And Knicks will inbounds up 43-45, 4:42 left to go right before the half in the second quarter. All right, Knicks inbounds Brunson over to OG Anunoby, back to Brunson. Brunson in the corner at the elbow. Brunson in the lane to Precious Achiuwa. This dude has bad hands too. I don't like. He's just never anticipating looking for the ball. All right, Trae Young with the ball in the corner to a wide open Creasy from the corner. His 3-point shot is up and good, and the Hawks go back up 46-45. And this is what I'm saying is like you got big guys who just are not. They just don't be looking for the basketball.
I thought he was getting
the ball, and the foul is on Trae Young for pulling out Bridges. But what I'm saying, I see it with Precious Achiuwa, and like I said, it's like the bad hands. Guys just got bad hands. It's like you're in the basketball court. You're supposed to be looking at all times, ready for passes at all times. I know you expect some guys to shoot the ball sometimes, but if you see a guy being double teamed or something like that, you know you're open or something like that. You know that guy's gonna have to pass the ball for something. You have to be anticipating it, and they don't just anticipate. How many fouls on Trae Young? He should have about 2 or 3.
He had 2. It'd be surprising.
Good thing I'm like Bridges. You keep looking for Bridges on him on the post because, like I said, the thing with the post, like they're bailing out these defenders now and stuff like that when they're not supposed to. It's like because that dude, you could get this guy out the game real quick. All right, Hart down to Mikal Bridges, guarded by Trae Young, and Trae Young gets the ball, gets the steal. I don't know what Bridges.
He's talking him out of his game.
It's just like, come on, bro. It's like, and Young with the best down low, and it's no good, and it's out of bounds. It'll be Knicks ball. Knicks up 40, and Knicks down 46-45, 3:53 left to go. Knicks inbounds. Achiuwa over to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Back to Achua, and like I said, and just like clockwork, out of his hands. He just has bad hands. Over the Brunson from the three-point shot, good. No, that's no excuses. That's what I'm saying. This is part of the problem with some of these with the bigs. Bad hands. They got like bricks for hands or something like that. And it's like you can't win basketball games like that. Guys are getting in a position to get great shots, and they can't even hold on to the ball because they got bad hands. And if the pass is not hard, not what you call it, you just don't have the basketball IQ. And a Kongu shot in the paint down low, good.
No, but OG should have had that
48.
steal.
Knicks
OG should have came over and got that steal.
Brunson with the ball in the corner, looking over to OG and Anunoby in the post. OG shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Jalen Johnson. Johnson with the ball. We're tied at 48. Ahead to Okongwu. Shot is up, good, but they call a foul on the floor.
I have no idea what
That was a good look. That probably should have been an and one, but that's a good look. But like I said, here again, Knicks getting beat in transition again. You got too many small guys on the floor to be getting beat, bro. And that should not have even happened. That should have been a stop. That should have steal that pass up ahead. It's like Bridges, you falling, you didn't even go up for the pass.
That to me,
I'm like, bro,
that
this is what I'm talking about, and it's a foul on Josh Hart.
that's what I said. Play before OG. Only thing he needed to do was play the center field, come over. He would have had a steal easily.
That's what I'm saying. Guys are out of position on defense. Guys are not really giving all on defense. They're not hustling. Those plays are right there. That's what I said. There's plays to be made in games. Players are just not making the plays. That's what a lot of it comes down to. They're just not making the plays. They get an opportunity to make plays. They're not making the plays. All right. Hunter's first free throw's up, and it's good. Hawks go back up front by one. Hunter's second free throw's up and is also good. 2-point Hawks lead, 50-48. Knicks will inbound. Down two in their spike. All right. OG Anunoby inbounds to Brunson. Over to Deuce McBride. McBride with the ball. Almost got it stolen, try to pass to Brunson. It's like, stop telegraphing these passes, man. It's just like Brunson step back jump shot is up and good. It's like guys got to start playing basketball with better IQ, bro. You can't just throw a pass when somebody's there. All right, Hawks with the ball. Young step back 3-point shot, good. 53-50. Knicks inbound the ball. Look at OG. OG over to Brunson. Brunson around a McBride screen. Over to Deuce McBride. McBride in the lane. Lays it up, and the shot is blocked by Jalen Johnson, who came over for the defensive help. And the shot blocked. All right, so Knicks will inbound the ball. Knicks inbounds to Towns, who just checked in. His shot is no good. Rebound and wide open shot. Over to Jalen Johnson for the rebound. Johnson and Deuce McBride, you just push Trae Young down, even though a little acting, but still, come on, man. Stop with the nonsense, bro. You're putting these guys on the free throw line, giving them easy points. You're just like, it's like play basketball, man. It's like I don't know. Sometimes you look at guys on the plane, but what are you looking at? I mean, you got to be focused in the game. You got to be locked into a game. Now you got to take a seat. Landry Shamet will check into the game, but you putting Trae Young on the free throw line for free. The Knicks haven't even gone to the free throw line in this quarter.
Not at all.
Young's first free throw's up and is good. Second free throws also good. And the part of the problem with the Knicks, what happens is guys who are doing stuff like they're not helping the team, though. It'd be something to be different if you're scoring. You're not even scoring. You're not even helping the team. That's what the part's like. I think you got to look at what is the bench scoring, because, like I said, these guys are really not scoring the ball. And that's part of the problem. You got to put the ball in the basket. That's what you're in the game for, to score.
Well, when they had that second unit and they was running up and down the court, they was doing pretty good.
And foul is called. So who the foul is on Dyson Daniels? That should be his third foul. right, so Daniels back to the bench. Hawks up by 5, 55-50. Knicks at the free throw line. Jalen Brunson will be at the free throw line. Brunson, 17 points in this game, but he is 0 for 2 from the free throw line. He missed his first free throws in first quarter, and his first free throw in this one is good. That's another thing. Like I said, Brunson has been off on the free throw line all season long. Is like, bro, the guys who can make free throws should be making these free throws. Like the guards are better free throw shooter than big men. You need to get in there and make these free throws. It's like these free throws come back to bite you at the end of games because you're missing free throws early in games. All right, the second free throw is up and is also good. 3-point Hawks lead. Johnson inbounds to Hunter. Team fouls, 15 team fouls for the Knicks, 10 team fouls for the Hawks. Johnson with the ball, guarded by Shamet. Over to Creasy with the ball. Over to Johnson, who's guarded by Brunson. Pushes Brunson off, and they call a foul on Brunson, even though Johnson extended his arm out.
Wow. Are you kidding me?
Extended his arm out, but they call an offense and they call a foul on Brunson.
You called a flop on Trey to get that offensive foul, but that's a legitimate offensive foul when you know he didn't even flop. He took a straight shot to the
Brunson
net.
just pushing. He just keep pushing off with the elbow.
You gotta be kidding me.
Knicks got to challenge that call.
Yo, this dude.
It's like this dude been pushing off from ever since he get the ball. He's the one who's so who's initiating the contact now. That's what you do. No. But to me, that's what I'll be talking about. When they talking about initiate, he's initiating the contact on the play.
I know, but with Trey, he's just flopping, and I mean, it's obvious flopping that he's doing. I mean,
I know, but like I said, and this is going to answer the question right here. If they come back with the foul on Brunson, it's BS because, like I said, Johnson is the one that's initiating the contact, and also
there's no fucking way. He went straight in the midsection of the middle of his chest.
But like I said, on a play when a player is driving to the basket and they talking about he's not initiating the contact. If he's driving to the basket, that's different. You're driving to go score and somebody's getting in your way. You're not initiating the contact. On a play like that, this guy Johnson is initiating the contact by pushing off. He's the one that's pushing off, not what's his name. And that's initiating contact. That's initiating contact. That's what the meaning of initiating contact is.
What makes an offensive foul is that you're trying to definitely go through the guy. He went through the mass of Brunson's chest.
Right. But like I said, when they come up with that excuse about the players initiating, no, players driving to the basket is not initiating contact. They're driving to go score down there. They're not driving and pushing people out the way. They're driving and then they getting fouled by people and then they say they're the ones that they're jumping into people. That's not what you call it. That's not what you call it. I'm going to the basket. I'm trying to score. I'm not trying to get in nobody's way. If somebody come over and try to contest it, they're the ones who's fouling me, not me. The other way around. That's how dumb that phrase sounds. Now it'd be different if I'm driving to the basket and I extend my arm out and push people off. You know what I'm saying? That's different. That'll be different.
It's been overturned. Okay.
Yeah, I mean he's the one who's pushing off. It's clear to see. I don't understand that. It's just like, and that's what I'm saying. I mean, I'm a petty type person, but like I said, these official can't call it. They need to be a requirement for official. You need to have 20/20 vision or something like that, bro.
No,
we don't need guys to be like senile and don't know what's going on and just making calls and this and that. It's like that should be a preview. You want to be an official, you got to have a great vision and all this type of stuff. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of human errors and stuff like that, but that's what the replay is for. But to see it actually in live play, you can see it in live play. You can see it right there. Okay, so why is it still Hawks ball if they overturn the call? It still should be Knicks ball, and then they missed the shot, but it should be Knicks ball. Or you call a foul on Knicks, and it's not. It should be Knicks ball. All right, hard down the lane over to OG Anunoby, who lays it up, and then like I said, something's wrong with this guy, bro. Guys, not getting off the ground. He's not doing this. Just nothing. Like I said, it's like it's totally different from when you watch him last year and the year before in Toronto and all that stuff. It's totally different.
Well, it
could be something like that because he doesn't get off the ground. He's running too slow. He's running gingerly and all that stuff. That was
that's why he didn't know when he was going to release.
Trey Young, open 3-point shot, good. 58-54. Hawks with a 4-point lead, 50 seconds left to go. Knicks with the ball, crosses the timeline. Brunson It's two people on him. Where's the other people? Guys got to move, man. It's to move around. Stop standing around. The guy got two people on him. You got to move around. Shaman, you had the. Why would you throw the pass back? This is what I'm talking about with basketball IQ sometimes, bro. This is what I keep talking about. The guys are having opportunities and they're giving up their opportunities for stupid plays that they're making. That was just Shaman. You was in lane all by yourself. You should just shot the ball 4 feet away from the basket. Knicks turn the ball over, and Johnson throws the ball, and Johnson throws it down on a dunk, 60-54 Hawks, 17 seconds left to go, and Knicks with the ball. Brunson with the ball, guarded by DeAndre Hunter at the top of the key. Brunson down the lane. Step back shot is up, no good, but he's got fouled by Hunter. You fouled him on the arm.
Hand. You hit him on the hand.
Yeah, you hit him on the hand. But like I said, on another play like that, this is what I keep talking about. When I'm talking about there's players on the team that's giving up shots, they're passing up shots on the team. And they could be making these shots. They're making it more difficult than what it is. And then you sometimes be like, this player shoots. The player shoots too much because other guys are afraid to shoot the ball. That's what the problem
is. Not
is.
Part of the ball. He can't. If he can't follow through on a shot, you didn't like hit the ball and hit his hand. You hit his hand.
Right. Yeah, you hit his hand, bro. That's gonna be that. I don't know. Like, it's one thing if you touch the
ball and then hit
you never touch the ball at all.
No.
Touching. Let me tell you something. Touching.
Wall is saying that's a clean block.
That is not a block shot. Touching is. Let me tell you something. And that's like somebody shooting a 3-point shot and you hit them on the elbow. You touch them on the elbow when they shoot.
It's a little different, but
no, it's not. What I'm saying is you because you're breaking their to shoot the ball. That's when you hit them when you foul them on the hand. That's what I'm saying. It's like it is like that. Like somebody shooting a 3-point shot or a shot and you hit them right at that elbow, it's going to break their shot.
Right, but they're saying that the hand is part of the ball. But
yeah, the hands is part of the ball, but the hand that you hit didn't even have the ball in it. You see what I'm saying? He didn't even have the ball in it. So I'll see what call they're gonna come up with. Which, like I said, sometimes as the Knicks, sometimes, like I said, yeah, sometimes when it comes to the Knicks, they'll change up calls and plays like that. But if it's the Knicks the other way around, they'll keep it the way it is. And the former Duke Blue Devil Antonio Lang on the Hawks assistant coach.
Yeah, these dudes is getting these jobs and stuff.
Quinn Snyder. I don't know what type of outfit Quinn Snyder be rocking. All right, so they want to come back with the call. Like I said, that's kind of crazy. So if that's the prerequisite now, then you got to make that every call. Then it should be like that. You can't change it and just say like, oh, nah. You know what I'm saying? So it'll be Knicks ball. Knicks will inbound the ball. But like I said, Knicks got to score, bro. Down 6 points. This is what I'm saying. These guys got to put the ball in the basket, bro. Got to put the ball in the basket. All right, Knicks will inbounds. Down 6, only 8 seconds left to go. Brunson looking. Look at that. Guys are really not moving. Over to Josh Hart. His shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Creasy's. Creasy's with the ball. 4 seconds left to go. Throws ahead to Okongwu in the lane. His hook shot is up and good. This is ridiculous. There's 8 seconds left to go, and the Hawks still get a good shot off.
Because they don't be waiting. When we get the ball, we dribbling, where everybody's surveying the fucking spotlights. They're looking at everything else, but instead of like Okongwu did, he went straight to the fucking basket. Straight to the basket.
I'm trying to see. I want to go back and see like how many seconds the Knicks had on the shot clock when they inbound that ball. Because if it was just like 1 or 2 seconds they had to shoot the ball, because it's like, why did he shoot the ball so quick or something like that? You know what I'm saying?
The shot clock was because you got to think Towns had got the rebound instead of them. If they would have reset the shot clock, then they didn't have to rush to get that shot up.
Yeah, but let me see what was left on it because the Knicks. Let me see what was left on the Knicks shot clock. Oh, Knicks only had 0.5 to shoot the ball.
Exactly. That's because they overturned the call. They just continued for where it was.
0.5. And then, like I said, I'm going back on the plays. Even on that play, everybody is out by the 3-point line. Nobody down there to get a rebound. You're not going to get a rebound that way. You know what I'm saying? Everybody standing by 3. It's just like, yo, man.
Well,
they got to come up with something, bro. They got to
just take a heaving 3-point shot.
but even that again, it just shows you the Knicks season in a microcosm. Even on that shot with Josh Hart, he shoots. I say everybody out by the 3-point line, nobody underneath the basket. The Hawks get the rebound, and they still beat the Knicks over there back in the other end. You should have already been back. If all you guys out by the 3-point line, you should have already been back over there. This is what I'm talking about, bro. This is what I keep talking about. Guys are not hustling, doing anything.
Well, they were step
You
by
should be
step.
back.
I just think it was a mismatch, if you say so.
It's none of that. What I'm trying to say.
Guarding a Congo.
No, okay, but it doesn't even matter at that point. The way they threw the ball down, somebody should have been down there too to steal the ball or deflect the ball. Though, like I said, these guys should be back on defense. When Josh Hart shot that ball, 4 guys was up by the 3-point line on it. They should have already been back over there. All the guys should have been back to make it a harder pass to throw or something like that. That's crazy, man. This is what I'm saying. You're not getting rebounds on your end. Then on the other end, you're giving up an easy basket with like 3 seconds left to go. This is dumb. It just, like I said, the problem is the defense on the Knicks. They are not giving forth the maximum effort on defense.
Well, the bottom line, if like you said, if OG is hurt, then you still got enough guys to sit OG to rest him and not play him 37 plus minutes in a game. You could play him 23, 24 minutes a game. You don't have to play him 37 plus minutes a game. He's not. It's not like he's rebounding the ball, or some games he's in the game where he's effective for us, where he's a presence to change the outcome at any course. So that's what I said. He's got to look at it for what it is. Like you said, if he's hurt, or OG is saying he's hurt, or he's not saying he's hurt, one or the other. You're not helping your team by lagging yourself. It's like last year when he was in the playoffs. And he still had a hurt hamstring. Like, come on. You can't have him in a game. He's dragging one leg in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
He's just a presence at that point.
All right, so we're going to go with the halftime stats coming up after a word from our sponsors, courtesy of the Big Blue Crew Sports.
Welcome to the Big Blue Crew Sports Network.
Welcome to the Big Blue Crew Sports Network Halftime Report.
All right, we are at halftime. The halftime score, Atlanta Hawks up 62-54 over the New York Knicks at Madison Square Garden on this King Holiday matinee from the Garden. Hawks coming in this game on a 3-game win streak at 22-19 on the season. Knicks coming in off of a blowout loss at home to the Minnesota Timberwolves, 116-99. Knicks coming in this season 27-16 on the season. Halftime stats for the Atlanta Hawks. Okongwu has 8 points and 4 rebounds. Jalen Johnson with 7 points. Trae Young, the high man for the Atlanta Hawks, with 18 points. Also, Krejci with 9 points. And Dyson Daniels has 4 points. Off the bench for the Atlanta Hawks, DeAndre Hunter with 6 points. Clint Capella with 7 points and 5 rebounds. Bogdan Bogdanovic with a point. Garrison Matthews with 2 points. Overall shooting for the Atlanta Hawks, 20 for 38 for 53%. 3-point shooting, 9 of 15 for 60%. Free throw shooting, the Hawks are at 13 of 17 for 77%. Hawks have 21 rebounds and 15 assists to go with 13 turnovers in this game. For the New York Knicks, Mikal Bridges has 8 points in this game to go along with 3 assists. He has no rebounds at all. All right, OG Anunoby, 4 points, 3 rebounds in the game. Karl Anthony Towns with 6 points, 4 assists, and 4 rebounds in the game. Also, Jalen Brunson, the high man in the game for the Knicks, with 19 points in the game. Josh Hart has 4 points, 4 assists, and 4 rebounds in the game. Off the bench for the Knicks, Cameron Payne has 6. Deuce McBride with 5, and Landry Shamet with 2 points off the bench. Overall shooting for the Knicks, 23 of 45 for 51%. 3-point shooting, the Knicks are at 50%, 6 of 12. And on the free throw line, the Hawks been to the free throw line 17 times and made 13. The Knicks have been to the free throw line only 4 times in this game, which is a travesty. The Knicks are 2 of 4 from the free throw line for 50%. The Knicks have been at the free throw line way more than 4 attempts. Rebounding, Knicks again out rebounding. Hawks with 21 rebounds. Knicks have 17 rebounds, 15 assists to go along with 10 turnovers in the game. So once again, Hawks up 62-54. Looking at other scores around the league in the third quarter, Minnesota still up 76-71 over the Memphis Grizzlies. Also, second quarter, Phoenix is trailing Cleveland 53-44. 2:19 left to go in the second quarter. Scores that have went final: Dallas loses to Charlotte 110-105. Also, final Detroit 107-96 over the Houston Rockets. So the Detroit wins that game over the Rockets. Also, a 5 o'clock game will start would be Boston at Golden State at 5 o'clock. 8 o'clock game would be Utah at the Pelicans. And then the last game on the docket would be the Chicago Bulls against the LA Clippers. That'll be a 10:30 start. And also tonight at 7:30 tonight is the big college football championship game tonight between the Ohio State Buckeyes against the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. So that game will be at 7:30 tonight. So big games on the docket for this King holiday. So like I said, once again, Hawks with an 8-point halftime lead to meet any kind of things that the Knicks need to clean up going into the second half against the Atlanta Hawks that you see.
Turnovers. They need to definitely be better on help side defense. And to me, stop switching or switch back quicker when you see the mismatch in Jalen Johnson and Brunson mismatch. It's like, yo, y'all got to either give the dude help right away or switch back with a different man so that he could get another guy. I just think they're moving lackluster. I liked it when they brought in that second unit and they really kind of cleared the bench and brought in 4 bench players and they played quicker. They played quicker for the moment, and then all of a sudden it slowed back down for some odd reason.
Man, so that stuff slowed it down, huh?
But we got to get Towns in the game some kind of way too.
Got to get him more involved in the offense. Got to get him more involved.
They got to get him going. He's got to either, you know what I mean. I don't
understand even how they double teaming on his side or whoever it is, but whoever's that man is double team, that guy got to be ready to shoot the ball, and Towns got to just kick it out to him. He got to start making some shots. Maybe that'll open it up for them to stop double teaming Towns on that side or whoever's over there. But they got to do it much quicker to get that ball out to them guys. And like I said, them guys got to be ready to shoot that ball, man. Got to be ready to shoot the ball.
I don't understand.
Make the shot.
He's got to decide what it is he wants to do as well as far as his game. If his thumb is bothering him on that shot, then I don't know how good is he going to be on a deep ball or his, on a deep ball with his thumb messed up. But you just he's got to find his niche in his game, and I think that's the in between that's really costing us is that his scoring is down.
Yeah,
we need his balanced scoring between him and Brunson in the game. So they something's got to give, either more pick and rolls or something. I mean, they was between OG and Mikal. We was doing pretty good with them rolling to the basket, and then 2, Mikal Bridges. If you got that mismatch on Trae Young, come on, dude, come on. That's a chicken dinner. Come on, I don't even know why.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, even on that one, like he had the advantage on Trae Young. And like I said, one time they called an offensive foul, which is like bogus to me. That was an offensive foul. I mean, dude barely got the ball. He started dribbling the ball, and they called an offensive foul. I'm like, come on, bro.
I could take one foul out of 5 or 6 plays, but are you talking about one foul out of like 3 plays or 3 or 4 plays that y'all ran? You know what I mean? Like we should be having more plays going through that mismatch right there.
Yeah, but that's what. But again, like I keep telling you, that's not what Tom Thibodeau does, though. Other team would do that
true,
stuff.
but
Other
I don't
team
know.
would do that stuff. They'll keep doing it. But the Knicks, for some reason, they've never done really. And that's what I'm saying. This is we've been talking about for forever in the day and stuff like that. They won't take advantage of those opportunities, man. So
We have to. I mean, that's why it's called a mismatch. It's like it's like Jalen Johnson knowing he has Brunson on him. What's the first thing they do? Is clear out, clear out. There's a mismatch. Get him in a post.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. I mean, there's
But
nothing.
that's what I keep telling. Okay, like I said, we keep talking about that. Like I said, that's not what the Knicks do, though.
Okay, so
We can sit up and
so
we can
you
sit up
tell
and
me
see
our
that
point
all day
guard
long.
won't do that.
No, like I said, the players don't do that. Like I said, if the coach don't call for it, he just call for them to do some whatever they be doing. I don't know what they be doing, but other teams, you'll see that if they run a play they're gonna keep on running. They keep on running. The coach will tell them to keep running. The Knicks don't do that. They haven't done it in the past. Like I said, this coach don't do it. So I mean, I could say I'll keep on doing it as a player on the court, but I don't know what they do. You know what I'm saying? They go in there, they just go and do whatever they want to do. Even though it's working for them, it's working for them. Like I said, keep taking advantage of the opportunity. I will keep doing it, put Bridges in the post. If they're going to keep coming to double team, that means somebody got to be open to cut to the basket or do something. But, hey, they're going to have to do something with them guys, man. They have the mismatch, take advantage of the opportunity.
As they should. I mean, those are easy buckets that you can put.
The basketball IQ, right? We keep calling it basketball IQ, high basketball IQ. Let's go.
And listen, I don't know if they got to put a little sticker on Precious' hand or what. They got to.
That dude just got bad hands, and it's kind of bad. It's kind of sickening because he's getting good passes. It's like, and the passes are right there for him to score. Like even him and LJ Anunoby, they've been having bad hands. You know what I'm saying? I mean, recently or whatever, but they gotta get better, man. Because if the guys keep looking for you and you keep them turning the ball over, they're not gonna keep looking for you. This time they're gonna go score themselves.
You think he need to put on gloves?
He could put something on, man. He's gonna need to put something on, bro. It's just like, come on, man. You got to be anticipating. That's what I'm saying. I don't know why these guys be on the court. How you on the court? You can't anticipate. You can look at guys being double teamed and triple teamed. You know them guys gonna need some help, and you just like, oh well, he probably gonna shoot the. He ain't gonna shoot the ball with 3-4 guys on him.
I still think he's. I mean, if he's still trying to extend that roster, he should at least throw Sims in there. He's got to play more players, man. Especially on. We're getting killed on the boards. I hate when he has Brunson, Cam, and Deuce in the game at the same time. Because we're definitely getting killed on the boards. There's no actual rebounding. On the average, I mean, the shortest person on the court, if they have Trae Young, is Trae Young at 6'1". The rest of them is all registering at like 6'6" and up. We'll see. We'll see in the second half how they make the adjustments, or we could see if we could calm down Trae on his 3-point heaves.
Yeah. Like I said, in the second half, Knicks got to be more explosive. Got to get some, like I said, got to keep moving without the basketball and stuff like that. Stop being stagnant on offense. And the most important thing, make some damn shots.
Especially if you're wide open.
Or like I said, even that too. And then, like I said, also, I mean, if the free throw line is open, somebody cut, man. Stop making the pass much harder. Just cut him in a wide open space to get an easy pass so you can get a wide open shot. I don't know why guys are just standing there waiting on the ball to be thrown around the horn. You know what I'm saying? Forget around the horn, around the 3-point line. Move. It's just like I said, that's the easiest thing for a defense to do is if the guys are not moving, it's easy for a defense to play defense because you're getting rest on defense. Guys are not moving. You got to start tiring these guys out. All right. Knicks inbounds. Bridges inbounds to Brunson. Start of the third quarter. Brunson with the ball over the Bridges. Back to Brunson. Guarded by Daniels again. Brunson out to Towns. Towns looking. Back to Brunson in the corner. Down to down to Mikal Bridges. Bridges over to Josh Hart. Hart in the lane. His floater in the lane shot up and good. 62-56. All right. Hawks inbounds Johnson over to Trae Young. guarded by Bridges, over to Daniels. Daniels, backdoor to Jalen Johnson. His shot is up, no good. Should have been a foul. Rebounded by Towns. Over to Brunson. Brunson, over to Hart. In the corner to Mikal Bridges for his three-point shot. Good. 62-59. 3-point Hawks lead. Hawks inbounds. Okongwu inbounds to Trae Young. Young around a Okongwu screen. That should have been an all-moving screen on Okongwu. Over to Towns with the rebound. Over to Brunson. Brunson down to Mikal Bridges. His turnaround jump shot is up and good. 62-61. So the Knicks coming out hot in this third quarter. Hawks with a 1-point lead now. Inbounds to Trae Young, guarded by Bridges. Young around a Okongwu screen who keeps moving on these screens. Down the lane, sidesteps Towns and lays it up and in. But Okongwu is moving on all these screens. Hawks, but he's moving on every single screen. I don't know how you're not calling that. Those are moving screens. The guy is moving and putting his shoulder into people's like, you're supposed to be stationary. All right, Knicks inbounds Hart with the ball over to Brunson. Brunson with the ball around the Towns screen, over to Towns. Towns down the lane, lays it up and in. Johnson inbounds to Trae Young. Young with the ball over to Creasy, wide open 3-point shot, but it's a call on the floor. What I mean, how's this dude wide open? Dudes are back. Why everybody down low? It's like you leave this guy wide open for a 3-point shot, even though there's a foul on the floor or whatever. But it's like that dude should never be wide open like that. It's like, who are you double teaming without even the ball? Guys are double teaming. They just playing with whack defense.
Space. They're playing the space.
It's just like, forget the space. Play a damn man. You ain't playing no zone defense. And that was a moving pick on Johnson right there. 3-point shot, no good. Rebounded by OG Anunoby. Over to Jalen Brunson. Brunson with the ball, guarded by Creasy. And those should be all defensive 3 seconds. They ain't guarding nobody. Mikal Bridges in the lane. Lays it up and in, and a foul. So Bridges will be at the free throw line to complete the 3-point play. Even though Knicks got the lead, like I said, they still got to pick up the pace. That's a foul on Johnson to push off the shot by Bridges at the free throw line. His free throw is up, and it's good. So Knicks go up by 2, 66-64. Hawks inbounds. Johnson inbounds to Dyson Daniels. Daniels with the ball.
Oh, my God.
Daniels guarded by Brunson. Around a Okongwu screen, down the lane, lays it up and in because Towns stayed way back on the screen, and then he didn't even get back there to do it. It's like, bro, he be messing up on the pick and rolls and stuff. He be standing way too far back on them screens. Guys get around, and then he still don't be in there to even cause a problem. If you're gonna be back there, you got to cause a problem or something, bro. Knicks with the ball, Brunson over to Hart to Towns for his 3-point shot from the top again, no good, but put back in by Mikal Bridges. Knicks go back up 68-66. All right, Hawks inbounds to Trae Young. Young over to Okongwu, to Jalen Johnson. Down the lane to Towns, and his shot is no good. Rebounded by Hart. Hart with the ball, looking, finds Mikal Bridges with Trae Young on him. Should have made a quick, decisive move. Somebody got to see Brunson standing. Look. When Dyson comes over, Brunson got to move out of that 3-point line and come towards the basket to get a pass. Stop standing back there. Move. Your man is leaving you, and you just standing there by the 3-point line to wild for a while. It's like, come on to the basket and get a easy backdoor pass. It's starting to piss me off like this. Like, it's just basketball IQ, bro. If your man leaves you, it's like you got an easy cut to the basket to get an easy basket, bro. And the Hawks are challenging the play, so we're at a timeout right now for the challenge on the play. But like I said, in play like that, this is a microcosm. Like, yo, these are things that's like this. Guys are not taking advantage of opportunities.
Yeah, they gotta be more proactive.
Because they want to shoot a wide open 3-point shot so it can look wet or something like that. I don't care about how it looks. I'm just care about getting an easy basket.
That's what it is. They want.
That's all it is, man. Guys just want a 3-point shot. All they want to do is shoot wide open 3-point shots. It's like they can have a path to the basket. They don't even want to take it. They'd rather just shoot the shot and go turn around up court and walk back up court or something. All it is just moving. That's what it is because they don't want to use energy. Moving. You move into you cut to the basket. That's easy.
All these dudes look at a quick way to take a lead or get a lead is by shooting 3-point shots or get them back into the game, which
Yeah,
is the case. But
that's
you gotta when you could get easy baskets, you would think you get your easy baskets. And again, it's a team sport. If you need rest or need to get rest, that's why they got substitutions for you.
mm-hmm.
That seems like Smart for Memphis has not really played too. He's been hurt.
Oh, he's my Marcus Smart.
Uh,
No. Marcus Smart.
so they was like, they was all a lot of people was pissed when they made that deal, but that kind of panned out for the Celtics.
Mm-hmm.
OJ.
All right, looking at some other scores at halftime. Cleveland up 59-46 over the Phoenix Suns at half. And late fourth quarter, 6:30 left to go in the fourth quarter. Minnesota up 95-88 over Memphis. Final score, Charlotte wins 110-105 over Dallas. Detroit beats Houston on the road 107-96. And back to the action with the Knicks. What is the call on it? The call has been overturned.
Mm-hmm.
And the call has been overturned because it says it didn't hit nothing and went out of bounds. But like I said, yeah, another play, a bad pass. Because like I said, he's trying to pass over to two guys and stuff like that. Instead of the other guy coming in and make it easier for the pass.
Mm-mm-mm. Oh, come on.
Right. So, Hawks with the ball. Young with the ball. Across the timeline. Young, wide open 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Towns. Towns over to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Lays it up. No good. Put back up and good by Josh Hart. Should have got a foul on Dyson Daniel, too. All right, Hawks inbounds. Young with the ball and is deflected by Mikal Bridges. Young looking for Jalen Johnson in the elbow. All right, so the Hawks will inbound down 4 points. 8:25 left to go in the third quarter. Knicks with a 4-point lead. Hawks inbounds. Johnson over to Dyson Daniels. Over to Okongwu. Over to Trae Young. Young in the lane. Alley-oop, no good. Rebounded by Towns. Here comes the Knicks. Brunson with the ball. Brunson looking. Finds Bridges. Bridges 3-point shot from the corner, no good. He wasn't even in rhythm to even shoot that shot. He just knows a bad shot. Jalen Johnson ahead to Okongwu, running the floor, easy basket. That's what I'm saying, bro.
And that's pure out. He pure outran Cat down the
yeah,
court.
right. That's what I'm saying. It's just like, bro. That's why I keep talking about on the transition. Knicks are just jogging up and down the court, bro. Knicks inbounds. Brunson with the ball looking. Now down to Mikal Bridges for the backdoor layup, which is good. 72-68. All right, Hawks inbounds. Young with the ball. Guarded by Bridges around Okongwu screen. Young in the lane. Step back shot up and good because Towns ain't step up to block the shot. All right, Knicks inbounds. That's why they keep doing that screen with Towns in there because he sits too far back to come up inside. Those are easy. So those guys are going to have an easy shot. All right, Knicks with the ball. Brunson with the ball looking down on Mikal Bridges. His step back jump shot is good. 74-70. So Knicks and the Hawks trading baskets now. Johnson inbounds to Young. Young with Bridges around the Okongwu screen. Wide open 3-point shot up and good. Was a 2-point. See what I'm talking about? They're gonna keep running that play because Towns keeps sitting back.
Yeah.
He does it all season long. So that's why when they do Brunson in the lane, his shot is up and good. 76-72. Hawks quickly inbounds. Johnson over to Young. And there's a Palmer, so it'll be Knicks ball. All right, so Knicks will inbound the ball. All right. So Knicks with the ball, Brunson with the ball. And the ball is it stolen? Josh Hart gets it back with the shot. Hart shot is up and no good. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. I don't know what these guys be doing, man. I don't know what they
Brownson is pounding the ball too much. Let it go already. The dude is guarding you. Either you're going to drop to the bucket, do a pick and roll. Come on. We got to be decisive. Like,
That's what I'm saying.
pounding the ball. Like, let it go already.
All right, so look like it'll be Hawks ball. Hunter inbounds to Dyson Daniels. Daniels over to Matthews. Matthews to Okongwu. Okongwu back to Hunter. Hunter looking with the ball to Dyson Daniels. His shot in the lane is up and good. 76-75. Hawks, Knicks inbounds. Brunson inbounds.
Oh, man. Blow the whistle.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Blow the freaking whistle, man. Blow the whistle. All right, fam. Hawks get the ball quickly back. Shot. Come on, OG. Hold on to the ball, bro. Bridges with the ball. 78. Knicks up 78-75 on the Hawks. Towns got fouled right there. About time you're going to make that call. And Deuce McBride checking for the Knicks as well.
Well, to me, he needs a wholesale substitution. I mean, these dudes been running most of this quarter.
Like they always say, right? All right, so the Knicks will inbound. OG and Anunoby will inbound the ball. Brunson with the ball around the Precious Achua screen. Brunson looking.
My God.
Down the lane. Brunson passes the ball back out to Deuce McBride. Wide open shot. No good. Rebounded by Precious Achua. And he gets the ball stolen. All right. Hawks with the ball. Dyson Daniels down the lane. Nobody's stopping him at all. And a timeout on the floor. This is what I keep talking about, man. 77-78. Knicks with a 1-point lead. 5 minutes left to go in the third quarter.
That's what I said. Precious wasn't in a stance to do anything. Nobody else is looking at the ball to say, yo, step up, take a charge, do anything.
But the thing about it is that they were back there, like I said, they just not helping out on defense.
No,
like,
they're not paying attention to the ball.
Right,
Everybody's running around like, like they strolling in the park. So that's what I'm saying. The dude is coming down the lane. Nobody knows he's coming down the lane.
Like I said, Nick, the players are giving effort on the offensive end. They're not getting effort on the defensive end. And that's what one of the problems is. You have to do film review. You got to let these guys know, it's like, hey, like I said, I'm not seeing the same effort you are on the offensive end and on the defensive end. Guys got to get back and hustle back on defense. Even when they hustle back on defense, they still act like they out of position, like they don't know what's going on. Bro, come on, man. It's defense. If you see somebody about to get an easy basket, step over there and make the shot harder. Try to block it or take a charge or something. Don't just let them just get in there and get an easy basket and just turn and run back up court. It's almost like the Julius Randle effect, and he's not even on the team no more.
Yeah, now you
got to help team, got to help people out. You got to help your teammates out, man. It's like, I don't know. Like I said, then on top of it, it's like you're not even picking up the pace. A lot of these guys are in their 20s. You would think these guys are all like 35 years old or something on this. These are young players, bro. You gotta give forth more effort.
Hell of a lot more effort.
And this is some of the reasons why we losing games. Other teams are going to keep scoring. They're going to keep coming. The Knicks got to keep scoring and keep scoring, meaning not shooting like wide open 3-point shots. Is moving without the ball, cutting back door for easy baskets. Doing that, when you keep doing that, you're going to tire out the other team. Right now, you're not tiring these guys out. That's what I'm saying. A lot of guys are playing a lot of minutes because the other team is not doing nothing on defense. As all these guys, you watch these games. Like I said, you watch games in the past. When you watch Knicks playing the Indiana Pacers, you watch them playing against like even JJ Redick when he was playing. He's wearing out the defense by constantly running and making these guys run.
Running around screens, right?
Yeah, running around screens, doing everything. Is like tiring these guys out. You're not doing anything. And Deuce McBride, you got to start making shots, bro. You're wide open. It's like wide open, bro. You got to make these shots, man. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I said. The Knicks have a lot of opportunity. They just not taking advantage of the opportunity. It's not something. It's not nothing different the other team is doing. The other team is just making baskets. It's the same thing. You're open. They're open. They're making their shots. You got to make your shots. And that's what I'm saying. You guys don't run a system. You don't run anything. Like I said, basketball today is totally different. Guys are running back then. It was running set plays. It was this and that. These guys are not running any set plays, anything. That's what I'm saying. Only thing these guys need to do nowadays in practice is just do shoot arounds. Just do shoot arounds because you're not doing nothing else. You don't have no defensive concept. You're not a defensive team. You're not slowing down anybody. You're not calling anything. Only thing you do is just do shoot arounds, free throws, and shooting. That's it. Brunson with a step back jump shot up and good. So now it's almost like an ISO ball. Nobody else is moving around to get passes and doing anything. All right, Hawks with the ball. Daniels with the ball. Over to which one? And stolen by Josh Hart. And here comes the Knicks. Hart inbound to Deuce McBride. His shot is no good. Put it right back up by Hart, and he misses. Oh my! And Hart steals the ball back and put it back up and in. Good hustle by Josh Hart. Good hustle. 82-77. Hawks inbounds. Creasy over to Daniels. Daniels with the ball. While Trey Young is on the bench. In a breather. Daniels guarded by OG Anunoby. Daniels down the lane. Looking, finds DeAndre Hunter. Wide open. Deuce McBride. Don't know where you were at.
That dude stands about 6'7", 6'2", trying to jump. Like, dude, get in his shorts.
It's not. That's what you're talking about. You got to be next to the dude. They stand too far off the guy, so the guy already getting the shots. He already getting a wide open shot. Is like, look at Creasy on what's name Brunson with a shot in line is good, but Creasy, that was a good defensive play. He made the shot tougher than what it was. Oh, that's no call. That is no call. That is no moving screen. And a 3-point shot by DeAndre Hunter, 84-83 Knicks. Wow, unbelievable. Brunson with the ball, guarded by Creasy and by Matthews, over to Hart to Anunoby to Deuce McBride in the lane. Now he takes a tough shot that's up and good. Now he makes it, 86-83. All right, Daniels with the ball, looking, finds DeAndre Hunter, guarded by McBride. Hunter, his shot in the lane, no good, rebounded by Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Knicks got to keep going. They got to go right now. They got to score. They got to keep scoring. Brunson he had a step back 3-point shot, making it tougher than what is rebound of OG Anunoby. Over to McBride, another wide open shot, no good. See, this is part of the problem. These guys got to make shots. All right, Hunter with the ball, with Deuce McBride. Hunter down the lane, his shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Deuce McBride. Here comes the Knicks. McBride with the ball over to Josh Hart. Hart down the lane, tough take to the basket and good. 88-83. Good take by Josh Hart. Like I said, man, if you guys play like how Josh Hart plays on the Knicks, it was like be much better, man. And this dude not the most skilled person on the court, but he got the most heart and determination out there.
That's all it takes.
That's all it is, man. That's what I'm saying. Other guys have they have it in them. They just don't want to use it. They just don't use it, bro. It's like everybody just think like they out there is like, just humming along right there. You know what I'm saying?
He don't box out, but he definitely get in there and get rebounds.
That's all they be talking about. OG and Mikal Bridges, like, bro, you could get rebounds. I don't care if you score 20-something points. You get 2-3 rebounds, you should never have that. If you're playing 40 minutes in a game, you got to get at least about 8 rebounds. The balls, there's a lot of opportunities to get balls. There's a lot of opportunity to get rebounds. A lot of opportunities.
Bridges' standard is about 6'6", 6'7". He got like a 7'1", 7'2" wingspan. What do you mean?
Right. Same thing like OG and Anunoby. They both do. Like I said, man, they both got to get rebounds. Between the 2-4 position, you can't be coming away with 4 rebounds. Now, if you come away with 16 rebounds between both of them, I could accept that. That's great.
Live with that, for sure.
But like I said,
that means participating to be on the boards.
Yeah, I don't even care if you score 11 points. You got 11 points, 9 rebounds, and it's 6 assists. I'm happy with that, bro.
But you're doing other things 2 or 3 rebounds a game, like, come on, a whole game, and you played you played 37 to almost
Like I
40
said,
minutes.
I would be surprised if either one of those guys averages over 3 rebounds a game. I would be
All right.
surprised if they do.
3 rebounds for almost a 40-minute game. That's bad. That's
Yeah,
bad.
right. And you talking about Hart, a player who's smaller than both of you guys and gets way more rebounds than both of you guys
Correct.
combined on a game out and game out basis. All right, Hawks at the ball. Hunter with a 3-point shot from the corner, no good. Rebounded by Dyson Daniel. How did he get that rebound amongst these Knicks players? That's what I keep talking about. And it'll be on Knicks ball. Knicks inbounds. Knicks up 5. Shamet inbounds to Brunson. Shamet got to find his shot too. You got to be ready to be a sniper. Well, what are they calling? It's on a technical foul on Dyson Daniels.
Yeah.
I don't know what Quinn Snyder comes with these glasses, man. It's like, bro.
You don't like his red glasses?
I don't like that. All right, Brunson at the free throw line. Let's see if he can complete this free throw because free throw has been an adventure and his free throw's up and it's good. So Knicks go up by 6, 89-83. All right. Knicks with the ball. McBride inbounds to Brunson. Brunson over to Hart. Hart guarded by Dyson Daniels. Over to presses Achua on the elbow. Over to Jalen Brunson around Achua screen. Brunson step back jump shot over Clint Capella from the corner. Good. 91-83. Knicks go up by 8. The Hawks with the ball. Johnson inbounds to Trae Young. Trae Young guarded by Shamet. Young at the top of the 3-point line. Young looking for a shot. Now passes to Jalen Johnson in the lane. And it is kickball. Good defense by Precious Achua because that would have been an easy dunk for Clint Capella. All right, so the Hawks will inbound down by 8 points. Trae Young inbounding. Fouls Clint Capella. Capella over to Young. Young with the ball over to DeAndre Hunter at the free throw line, and he is fouled by Precious Achua. You should have just let the play on, referee. All right, so Hawks are inbound ball side out. 91-83, 8-point Knicks lead, 120 left to go in the third quarter. Trae Young inbounds to Clint Capella. Capella over to DeAndre Hunter, guarded by Shamet. Hunter with the ball at the top of the 3-point line. Pushes off. Gets in lane. Another push off. Step back jump shot up and good. 91-85. Knicks inbounds. Hart inbounds to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Guarded by Dyson Daniels. Brunson looking. Finds Precious Achua. Achua over to Deuce McBride. His 3-point shot open again. No good. This guy's missing too many wide open shots. Over to Trae Young. Trae Young back to Jalen Brunson. His shot is up. No good. Rebounded over the back of Josh Hart. No call, but tipped back in by Clint Capella. 91-87. And the Hawks are back in. And Knicks got to continue to keep on scoring. 36 seconds left to go. Brunson in lane. And he is stolen and stripped by Dyson Daniels. Here comes the Hawks to Jalen Johnson. Euro step. His shot is up. No good. And he gets the rebound back because it's out of Josh Hart's hand. And this is it. 91-89. Scrappy. You got to be scrappy, bro. McBride over to Brunson.
Well, the bottom line, they're running Brunson too long anyway. He campaign should have came in for him.
But look at that. Look what's on the court. The Knicks got a lot of short dudes on the court with Precious Achua. 4 guards is on the court. That's part of the problem.
I told you. That's the lineup I hate because you're relying on Josh to be your only rebounder.
And the fouls on John Dyson Daniel. But yeah, it's like 4 guards out there with Precious Achua. You can't have 4 guards in there. You got Ariel Hukporti sitting on the bench. You got Jericho Sims on the bench. This is what I'm trying to say. This guy has players available at his disposal. He's not using them, and people want to make excuses for this coach. Like this is poor coaching. You can't say you have enough players. Every team in the NBA has 15 players on their roster. You have enough players. If you decide you don't want to play only like 7 or 8 guys, that's your problem. You're the one that's causing the problem. You're phasing guys out that don't need to be phased out. Brunson's first free throw is up, and it's good. And Brunson's second free throws up, and it's also good. 4-point Knicks lead, 93-89. 5 seconds left to go in the quarter. And Hawks will inbounds, down 4. Oh, I'm sorry. There's 3 free throws. So same with check back into the game for the Hawks. And Brunson's Brunson's third free throw is up, and it's good. 94-89. 5-point Knicks lead. Hawks inbound the ball. Johnson inbounds to looking for Trae Young. Johnson looking. Finds Clint Capella back to Johnson. Johnson guarded by and no call. Jalen Johnson gets fouled at the end, no call. So it's a 5-point Knicks lead at the end of the third quarter, 94-89. So here comes the all-important fourth quarter for the Knicks coming up, man, on this King holiday. This is a game that these are the games that the Knicks are losing. These are games that they should be winning, man. The Knicks been up in this game for a lot of portions of the game. Here comes this fourth quarter. They better not collapse in this fourth quarter.
But it's struggling. They're struggling to keep the lead. And then again, you're running.
RC was good, bro.
20 minutes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like Brunson didn't even come out in that whole third quarter. See, this is what I'm talking about. Brunson should have been out towards the end of the third quarter. This is what he keeps doing. He keeps Brunson in the game and stuff like that. It's like, you know, OG and Anobi, all these guys just stay in the game. It's like Brunson should be sitting in the game for at least 3 minutes so he can come back in.
And keep in mind, it's a back-to-back game. They got
the Brooklyn Nets tomorrow night in Brooklyn.
He's not making sense of all of this shit.
And just like we're talking about, you're gonna play these guys 40-something minutes, and you're gonna turn around and play them 40-something minutes tomorrow night again. Only good thing for the Knicks tomorrow night, after tomorrow night's game, then they off until Saturday. So they have a 3-day off or something like that. RCS is my Fighting Irish going to get it done tonight? Get her done. Hey, that's going to be a tough game, man. I could see them getting it done, but Ohio State look like they've been playing like the best football towards the end, so that should be a great game. Ohio State is a 9-point favorite, 8-point favorite tonight. Hey, it won't shock me if Notre Dame wins the game, but Ohio State is the favorite, and I think Ohio State is going to win that game tonight. But like I said, stranger things have happened, man. So, hey, that's why both those teams are there, because, like I said, they both have a shot to win that game. Notre Dame has a strong defense. So if that defense can show up tonight and slow down Ohio State, and Notre Dame can run that ball and do some things, they could beat the Ohio State Buckeyes. He said it can't be Alabama 2013 all over again, can it? Nah, it can't. Nah, you talking about that game with Manti Te'o and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish in that game when they got blasted by Alabama in the championship game. Now, I think that game should be much closer tonight, man. And I don't think it's going to be a 2-score blowout or something like that. Not unless something happens, somebody get hurt or leave the game, or, you know. And tonight, like I said, guys got to take advantage of the opportunities, man. Got to make the plays. Got to catch these balls, man. All right, start of the fourth quarter. Hawks with the ball. Inbounds Johnson. Inbounds to Trae Young. Down 5. All right, Young with the ball, guarded by Deuce McBride. Oh, and he does have Brunson in the bench. Brunson and Bridges and Anunoby's all on the bench. Towns back in. All right, Okongwu over to DeAndre Hunter with his fall-away shot up and good. 94-91. Knicks inbounds. Cameron Payne inbounds to Achua. Back to Cameron Payne. Payne with the ball around the Towns screen, looking, finds Towns. Towns guarded by Okongwu. Looking, guys got to keep moving. Over to Cameron Payne. Payne looking, finds Towns. Wide open, 3-point shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Deuce McBride. Over to Cameron Payne for his 3-point shot from the top. Wide open shot, no good. Rebounded by Okongwu. Over to Trae Young. That's what I'm saying. Knicks are missing a lot of wide open shots. Young with the ball around a Okongwu screen. Young looking. Finds Jalen Johnson, top of the 3-point line, out to DeAndre Hunter. Hunter, his 3-point shot with a man in his face, good. And we're tied at 94. All it is making shots. McBride with the ball in the lane. Nobody moved. McBride back over to Landry Shamet. Shamet. His shot is up and he gets fouled by Okongwu.
Oh my God! That whistle, was that right away a whistle?
How much time left in this game? RC is just the start of the fourth quarter, man. 10:37 left to go in the fourth quarter, early fourth quarter. So this game is still at hand right now. So Shamet would be at the free throw line. His first free throw is no good. It's free throw shooting for the Knicks sometimes, man. Like the guys you expect to be automatics. All right, Shamet's second free throw is up and it's good. Knicks go up 95-94. All right. Hawks inbounds. Johnson inbounds to Young. Young with the ball, guarded by McBride, over to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich with the ball, over to Okongwu. Okongwu looking for DeAndre Hunter. And Okongwu, that's a moving screen. How are these the calls not? I mean, this dude moves on every screen, bro. It's amazing, man. And referees just sit there. All right, Knicks inbounds. Cameron Payne inbounds to Deuce McBride. Back to Payne. Payne with the ball. Around the town screen, over to Towns. Towns guarded by Okongwu. Towns looking to presses Achua cut into the basket for the dunk. Good pass. And the Hawks throw the ball away, so it'll be Knicks' ball. All right, Deuce McBride will inbound the ball. Knicks up 3.
We're not worried about Precious lifts, huh?
Mm-mm.
He's getting in there. He's getting up there.
Yeah, he's getting up there. Sometimes he's getting up there. Other times for them rebounds, he ain't getting up there. Get off the ground, bro. You got to spring off the ground to get rebounds. All right, Knicks inbounds. Cameron Payne inbounds, looking, finds Towns. Towns guarded by Okongwu. Towns down the lane, looked like he got held. Over to Precious Achua. Achua at the free throw line. Achua back to Deuce McBride. His shot is up and good. I guess he only hits when people's on him.
I guess so. He's making
99-94. Knicks go back up for 5. Hawks with the ball. Young with the ball. Around the Jalen Johnson screen. Had Johnson too. Over to Creasy. Back to Trey Young. Guarded by Precious Achua. Mismatch. Young with the ball. Throws in the corner to Okongwu for his 3-point shot from the corner. No good. Rebounded by Precious Achua. Over to Cameron Payne. And this is where the Knicks got to keep scoring. They got to keep on scoring. Over to Karl Anthony Towns. Towns faked the shot in the lane. His shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Okongwu. Damn, I thought he had that shot. Over to Trey Young, almost from the logo. His 3-point shot in and out. Rebounded by Okongwu. His shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Trey Young. Gets the ball back out to Bogdanovich for his 3-point shot. No good. Knicks got to get the ball, bro.
Yo, OG is bullshit, dude.
Come on, man. These guys got to get off the ground.
He took the ball right out of his hand.
Listen, man, I really, really want to know how we could find out what's wrong with these players, man. I have to find, but it's like, yo, these injury things, like, what's going on?
What's wrong with him? Sit his ass down.
It's like, yo, the dude has no lift, no nothing. He's laboring up and down the court. It's just like, this dude running like he's 60 years old. Something is going on, man.
What you mean? He had the ball in his hand. Like, yo.
Yeah, but like I said, that player now don't look like that. And Hawks, like I said, same thing even when RJ Barrett's on the team. It's like, I mean, he was all spry early on, then later on, it's like he could hardly labor up down the court. Something's going on. Like I said, Tibbs running these guys around, they getting knocked down too much. It's just a lot going on. How the players are not the same no more. And they still young. It's not like these guys are like 36 years old. All right, Knicks with the ball. Cameron Payne with a side shot, 3-point shot is good, and a foul.
Oh, my God. Come on.
And Nixon for a 4-point play. And what they call? They're going to say he kicked his leg out? They gonna give it on Cameron Payne for a technical.
They teed him up because he got all like, come on, like you gotta be kidding me. You're gonna get him because he get fired up for making a shot. He didn't do it at the guy. He's walking in a whole different direction.
Oh, they call it him doing it towards the referee. 102.95 when he was in her
That
face or something like that.
she
He was in
finally
her
made a
face.
call for him.
Right,
Like you
right,
said,
right.
you should get excited that you finally made a call.
All right, so Trae Young makes a technical foul, and Cameron Payne at the free throw line for his free throw, and his free throw is up and is good. 103.95. 8:39 left to go in the fourth quarter. So it's a 8-point Knicks lead. Hawks will inbounds. Daniels inbounds, and Trae Young is out of the game for right now. Daniels with the ball, guarded by Deuce McBride. Daniels push off over and lays it up to Okongwu, who lays it up and in. See how the Hawks are tall on the court. Daniels, Johnson, those guys are tall. The Knicks are not. Knicks have players too. They just not using the players. Towns in the lane. His shot is up, no good, even though he got fouled. But here comes the Hawks. Daniels with the ball. Johnson, with the ball over to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich out to Okongwu. Over to Creasy with the ball in the lane. His shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Josh Hart. Thank you, Hart, with the rebound. Hart over to OG Anunoby, and he gets fouled. And Bogdanovich trying to say the foul is on the floor. Well, even though the foul is on the floor, though, you can't wrap up a player. You wrap up a player, he still can't shoot the ball if you're wrapping him up.
He was in his gather motion.
I know, but what I'm trying to say, even if you do that, even when you wrap up a player to stop him from shooting, that means you can't allow the player to shoot the ball. It shouldn't be a foul on the floor. You should go to the free throw line anyway.
Well, I always think the Knicks should do that too because they be letting these dudes get these
OG's first free throws up and is good, and Brunson looked like he's about to check back into the game, as well as Clint Capella is going to check back into the game.
Too early.
Yeah, 7:54 left to go in the fourth quarter. All right,
I like the tandem of what everybody was doing. Now you're going to bring him back in, and if he pounds the ball, he's going to slow everybody back down.
Yep. 105-97, 8-point Knicks lead. Johnson inbounds to Dyson Daniels. Daniels over to Bogdanovich. Back to Daniels. Daniels with the ball. Daniels in the lane with Jalen Brunson and out to Creasy. Creasy's guarded by Hart. Back to Dyson Daniels. Daniels in the lane. Shot is up and no good, but look who's there. Clint Capella with the rebound. Shot is up, good, and a foul on OG. OG got to play much better than this, bro. It's just like I said, man. It just can't be Hart and Towns rebounding the ball all the time, man.
I just don't understand why he wasn't nowhere near the boards anyway.
So, and Capella's free throws up and is good. 105-100. OG inbounds the ball to Brunson. Brunson with the ball, guarded by Daniels. Across the timeline. Brunson with the ball in the lane, out to OG Anunoby, wide open shot, no good. What else is new? Wide open shot, no good. Daniels rebound out to Bogdanovich with his 3-point shot, no good. Rebounded by OG Anunoby over to Josh Hart. Hart with the ball, Knicks up 5. Hart looking over to Karl Anthony Towns. Towns at the top of the 3-point line, backdoor to Brunson, who lays it up and in. Thank you. Stop standing out by the 3-point line. If you run backdoor, you're going to get easy baskets. Knicks up by 7. Hawks quickly inbounds to Bogdanovich.
Wow.
Over to Daniels. Daniels directing traffic, guarded by Brunson. Daniels in the lane with an elbow to Brunson's face, and that's an offensive foul. About time. Good call. Good call. I mean,
the dude had to throw like a weapon at the play for you to call.
Hey, what's good, bro? Same to you, bro. Happy MLK Day to everybody, man. Happy MLK Day, my brother. Hope you are enjoying. Knicks up 107-100, 6:38 left to go in the fourth quarter, and timeout on the floor. What is it? Is it a Hawks calling timeout to look at it?
No, man, he threw a nunchuck at that dude. There's no way they
he almost like took his jaw off, right?
Come on, man. That dude was he carrying weapons on a court now. Like, get out of here.
He said he's carrying them things, man. He's like,
Get
yo.
out of there. Motherfucker threw a whole elbow. Like, stop playing.
Mm-hmm. That's what happens, man. But like I said, hey, 6:38 left to go. Knicks, like I said, Knicks got to hold on to this game to get this dub. Knicks been in control of this game for a long time. These are the type of games that the Knicks have to win. They've been in a lot of games that they should have been winning. They just collapsed in the fourth quarter with the scoring being stagnant, guys not moving, or and that's part of the problem. I know some of it is they've been gassed. Guys have been gassed at the end of the fourth quarter. But like I said,
that's the thing, and then they're not playing up on the guys when they shoot these 3-pointers. If you're not in these guys' shorts to deter the 3-point shot, you're only giving them open shots to look at the basket. So why not? I would knock them down all day. You give me open shots. It's like you said. It's like practice.
yeah, it's like he played 4 players off the bench today: Precious Achua, Cameron Payne, Deuce McBride, and Shamet. So it's much better than the 8, but still, you could have more times like Ariel Hukporti, Tyler Kohler could come into this game and stuff like that. You could do more of that.
Especially when you have a bigger lineup. Now the whole thing that I don't like is when you play a small lineup, then they're supposed to be a lot faster.
Yep, finally paced the minutes down the stretch. Showing enough elbows. He throwing them showing enough elbows.
Right.
Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying, man. It's like you got to back to back tomorrow night. You got to look at that too, man. Let me see the minutes already been playing. I mean, Mikal Bridges has only played 22 minutes in this game.
Yeah, for some reason, he sat him down.
Yeah, but OG Anunoby has 34 minutes so far. Karl Anthony Towns with 30, Brunson with 32, Josh Hart with 30. So these guys are headed well to close to 40-minute games and stuff like that. And then they got to play a back-to-back tomorrow night in Brooklyn.
Wow, that's an old big coach.
Huh? All right. Like I said, this game is going to come down to the wire, man. Come down to stuff. Knicks up 7, but hey, if the Knicks keep scoring, you know what I'm saying? But they got to keep scoring. Trae Young is still getting a breathe on the bench. 6:38 left to go. But he'll soon check back into the game.
Exactly. There's still plenty of time. That's what I said. Come on, a 7-point lead is nothing.
Right. But the Knicks got to keep scoring, though. All right. Knicks inbounds. Hart inbounds to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Across the timeline now is guarded by DeAndre Hunter. At the top of the key, Brunson around a Anthony Towns screen. Back to Towns. Towns looking to Josh Hart. Hart in the corner to Deuce McBride for his 3-point shot from the elbow. No good. Deuce McBride has been off this whole game, bro. I mean, he got to make some of these shots, man. Johnson and Hawks with the ball. Johnson guarded by what's his name, and he throws the elbow to Hart, but the Knicks get the rebound on Miss Hart with the ball. Hart over to Deuce McBride. McBride down the lane, throws it back out. Looking, Knicks still up 110 on 107, 100. Over to Karl Anthony Towns for his elbow 3-point shot. Good. 10-point Knicks lead. Knicks desperately needed that. All right, Johnson inbounds to Creasy. Creasy's back to Johnson. Johnson with the ball. Over to Capella. Back to Johnson. Johnson in the lane. Throws it out to DeAndre Hunter. Hawks going cold for a little bit. Hunter with the ball on the baseline, and he is fouled by, I think, OG Anunoby. With 3 seconds left to go on the clock. And Trae Young will be checking back into the game. And Johnson takes a seat. Young inbounds to Capella. Back to Johnson. Back to Young. Young with the ball around the Capella screen to Clint Capella, and it's stolen, deflected by Karl Anthony Towns. And here comes the Knicks. Towns. Shot is up, no good, and they not a foul. They don't call a foul. How is that not a foul? Dude even got knocked down. How is that not a foul? So Knicks up 10, but like I said, how is that not a foul, dude? So dude got knocked down for no reason. Dude just took it. So All right, Knicks inbounds Brunson over to Towns. Towns back to Brunson, who got raked across the face. Finally, you call, you make another call. 5:11 left to go in the fourth quarter. 10-point Knicks lead. Like I said, Knicks got to keep scoring. Got to keep going. This is how they've been falling and losing games to the Hawks. Knicks is like they stopped scoring. You got to keep scoring, bro. Got to keep your foot on the gas. All right, Bridges inbounds looking over to OJ Anunoby. The Bridges first 3-point shot, no good. Rebounded by Clint Capella. Here comes the Hawks. Over to Trae Young. Young throws it all the way to Creasy, who got behind for the easy basket. 110-102. This is what I'm talking about. Knicks inbounds. OJ Anunoby inbounds to Brunson. The poor defensive in transition is crazy, bro. Brunson at the top. Guarded over to Karl Anthony Towns. Towns looking. Guarded by Trae Young. Towns. And he gets no call. And he gets a technical foul. Because it's like I said, these guys are getting fouled.
Wow.
But you're going to call a technical foul on that.
Take your pick.
That's what I'm talking about, man. It's just like,
yo, from Trae Young, from fucking what's the name? Like, yo, get out of here, dude.
Trae Young fouls him, no call. That's what I'm saying. It's just like he's hitting his hands, man. Trae Young's free
He
throw.
hit his hands. He hit his whole arm.
I know. That's what I'm saying. That's what I keep saying. This is how, like I said, and this is what they do. They protect other teams and stuff like that with bogus no calls. And even on that layup attempt by that dude, OJ Anunoby could have blocked that shot. That's what I'm talking about. He doesn't block it.
They should have defended it.
And Bridges with the shot up and good. Backdoor. They needed that. But that's what I'm saying. It's like not giving an effort to block that shot. That dude shot that ball like you could have blocked that shot. This is what I'm talking about. It's like guys are not giving forth effort on the defensive end. And the shot by Trae Young in the corner, no good. Rebounded by the Hawks. Hunter with the shot. Rebounded by who else? Karl Anthony Towns over to Brunson. 4:16 left to go. The Knicks with a 9-point lead.
Thank you.
Brunson with the ball.
Come on, Brunson.
The Bridges to Karl Anthony Towns, and the pass is deflected, and here comes the Hawks. DeAndre Hunter. Trae Young, wide open 3-point shot, no good. Rebounded by OG Anunoby. OG over to Brunson. It's almost like the Knicks are like, you know how in football, like teams are just coasting. They just want to shorten the game. This is what the Knicks are doing, shorten the game, but they got to keep scoring because the Hawks are going to come. These Hawks start making some shots. It's like the Knicks are with a 9-point lead. They could have been stretched this lead out. Towns.
Exactly, though. They just doing dumb shit now.
See, Towns with a 3-point shot, no good. See, when Brunson was double teamed, Towns should have moved down near the paint so Brunson could give him the pass right down and instead of throwing the ball back out to 3. It's like, this is like, you got to move it out the ball. Can't stand stationary. And Okongwu with the rebound out to Hunter. To Trae Young in the corner. Guarded by Towns. Young. Shot is up, no good. And traveling violation. And it'll be Knicks ball, 3:08 left to go. And there's a technical foul on Trae Young. Technical foul on Tricky Trae.
You can't throw the ball up and catch it. Good day by Towns because he had him on skates.
Mm-hmm. All right, so Brunson will be at the free throw line to shoot a free throw. Like I said, it's been an adventure. Brunson is just like his free throw is no good. He got to be shooting 50% from the free throw line. You can't sit here and tell me the dude shoots 70 or 80% from the free throw line. He doesn't make a lot of free throws. You watching him, he's just making one and miss one, make one, miss one.
So stop shooting the technicals. Let somebody else shoot.
All right, Bridges inbounds to Brunson. And this is what I'm saying. The Knicks have been stuck on 112 for even 110, 112. The Knicks have not been scoring. It's just this is what I keep talking about. These guys is like they get a lead and they just like Brunson with a shot up, no good. Rebounded by the Hawks. Here comes the Hawks. Jalen Johnson should have been a foul. Jalen Johnson pushes off. Brunson throws him down and no call. 115, 112, 105. Pushes him out the way.
Yo, what is going on here? What? Did we just witness that? He could run down the lane and just ball him over like that?
Yep, that's in today's NBA. They allowing guys to extend their arms, so everybody got to do it too. You got to extend the arms and push them off too. And yeah, like I said, yo, me personally, like I said, if I'm playing, if I'm getting pushed around a lot, like I said, if I push that player the way he hits that OG and Anobi, you see, even on that play, it's like he just don't. What is going on with this guy, man? Like he's traveling and stuff like that.
I just think the pockets got fatter and the dude got lazier. That's how I'm gonna look at it. That money changes a lot of players. If you haven't seen,
It's like I said, I got to find out more what's going on with that because, like I
you're
said,
looking too
injury with
deep
the
into it. I'm telling you.
no, I'm just saying that the guy don't move the way he's doing. Like I said, it's something, man. It's just like like it's like like how you have one of those like what's that? Those core muscle injuries, like the groin. It's just like almost like that. It's just like because I don't see nothing on his like calf or injuries. Like I don't know if he didn't have a calf and Brunson the one who had a calf injury this year.
Well, he got that extra sleeve on his right leg, so it has to be something with his
Something,
right
but like
leg.
I said, because just like I said, the way he moves up and down the court. I mean, I'm not even looking at the fourth, third quarter. Even in the first quarter, the way he runs up and down, I was like, bro, you running slow. What's going on? He wasn't running like that before. That's what I'm saying. It just feels something different, man. And well, it could be playing for Tibbs, man. Tibbs run guys into the ground, man. It's almost like I said, it's like that knee ain't the same way. You're not spry like the way you used to be. You get a lot of minutes, like put a lot of what's going on. It's almost like how
A lot of wear and tear on him.
how like how you used to be a fast, like if you could run fast and all of a sudden it's like you don't run for like 10, 12 years and you think you're still fast and you get out there, you be like, oh man, I'm slow now. You know what I'm saying? It's like where did it go? You know what I'm saying? Like it just left my body, but it's just like Father Time catches up with you, but in the NBA, it's just like the mileage of playing in the minutes in the games. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
but
that's
it's still early in the season. You know that, right?
bro, I know that. That's what I'm saying. So I don't know what type of what you call it is, man. You said home peace king. All right, bro. Thanks for making it safe up in there. But yeah, man, it's just like, man, what's going on? Like I said, it's gonna be a great game tonight, man. Like I said, the championship game, Notre Dame versus Ohio State, big game tonight to crown the football championship tonight, man. Should be a great game. Ohio State favored by 9 points in that game over Notre Dame. So we'll see how it turns out. Notre Dame with a great defense. They have a good running game. But Ohio State, like I said, they got some athletes on there too. So we'll see how it turns out, man. All right. So far, like I said, 112, 105, man. 7-point Knicks lead. But like I said, Knicks been around 110 and 112 for like 3 minutes, and the Hawks has been struggling. And if the Hawks start waking up and start scoring points, then the Knicks will be back, and then it'd be like the Knicks would be like, what's going on? Okay. D, he was saying, what's up to you, man? He said, peace.
Yeah, that's what I said. I was saying what's up to him.
Yeah. All right. OG, free throw is good. First free throw is good. 2:25 left to go in the fourth quarter. Like I said, Knicks should be a wrap this game up tonight. And then play tomorrow night. They're going to be playing the Brooklyn Nets tomorrow night in Brooklyn. That got to be another win. Knicks got to get another win tomorrow. Got to start stacking these wins up. OG second free throw was good. 114, 105. Hawks inbounds. Johnson inbounds to Trey. Trey with the ball. Over to Okongwu, and the ball is deflected by Josh Hart, but the Hawks get it back. DeAndre Hunter with the ball. He lays it all the way up and in. And Towns is complaining that he probably got hooked and held by Clint Capella.
Moving screen. He's saying there's a moving screen on it.
I know.
You can't keep moving with the dude. You got to let him get around you.
They don't even call it. All right, Brunson with the ball, guarded by Daniels. Brunson in no time, no hurry right now. Try to run some clock. Brunson looking over to Towns, over to Josh Hart, but it is deflected, and Josh Hart saying he was held. OG was almost cutting back door for an easy basket too. All right, so Knicks will inbounds. 1:43 left to go in the game. All right, Brunson looking, inbounding.
Thank you. Mid-range.
Brunson over to Bridges. Bridges around the town screen. Bridges in the lane. His fall away jump shot is up and good. Everything's a fall away. 116, 107.
Well,
All
I'd
right.
rather a
Hawks
mid-range
inbounds.
shot, which is makeable than these
Trey
long.
Young. Trey. And the pass is deflected. It'll be Hawks ball. Knicks with a 9-point lead. All right. So Hawks inbounds down 9. 133 left to go. Inbound. Trey Young looking and goes for Bridges.
I mean, 5 seconds? That wasn't 5 seconds already on that?
Right. All right. Young.
Yo, over the back. Would you
over to Okongwu, over to Trey Young. Trey Young shot is blocked and no good. And looked like it was over the back by Okongwu over Josh Hart. Just
come on, man. Get out of here.
So it'll be Knicks ball anyway. 123 left to go.
Come on.
All right, Bridges over to Brunson. Brunson with the ball, guarded by Daniels, got fouled on that. No call. Foul by Daniels again. Finally made the call. Finally made the call. I mean, Daniels should have been fouled out this game. You know what I'm saying? Over the back was crazy. Pause. Yeah.
Foul there. Yeah, he fouled him like twice on that whole
Right.
whole play.
I mean, come on, you hug the dude from behind. You trying to hold him and stuff like that. It's like, I don't know what these dudes be thinking about. Those are fouls, bro. All right, so he fouls out the game. Should have fouled out in the third quarter.
Right, we should be in the. There should have been another penalty with 4 minutes in the game.
All right, Brunson on the free throw line, 116, 107. Like I said, Brunson's been an adventure at the free throw line. His first free throw's up and it's good. But like I said, what teams are doing, like I said, a lot of teams are they putting their bigger players on Brunson because the other guys on the Knicks are not really a threat to them right now. You know what I'm saying? That's what the Knicks got to realize with that. If they put their bigger players, so we could go doing a mismatch to get these guys off of them like that, but they don't take advantage of it. Brunson's second free throw is no good.
They would probably have 40 points right now.
Right. All right. Hawks with the ball. Young with the ball. Down 10. Looking. Guarded by OG and Anunoby on the wing. Young. Down the lane. Throws it to Okongwu. And ball is deflected out. Okongwu looking for a foul. And the Hawks are inbound. 58 seconds left to go in the game. Three times ago, the money said these refs are on some bullshit. They've been on some bullshit for a long time. All right.
No, they just not 2020 on both ends of the floor.
Hawks with the ball inbound to DeAndre Hunter, and he's fouled. So Hunter be at the free throw line. Yeah, he got fouled by Hart.
No, of course. I mean, that's clear, evident foul. I'll give you that one, but it's no different on the other end of the court, though.
Hunter's first free throw is good. 117, 108. Like I said, this is a great ML King Day win for the Knicks, man. Needed this victory, like I said. Now go finish tomorrow night and wrap that up with another victory, too. Hunter's second free throw is no good. Rebounded by Nobody tapped him Towns. He wasn't even going. It's amazing.
Saved OG on that rebound.
Yeah, Brunson with the ball. Brunson over to Josh Hart. Hart back to Brunson. Brunson looking over to Mikal Bridges. Bridges throws it and wow. Bridges to OG and Anunoby.
Where did he see him at?
I don't even know. Hawks inbound the ball. 38 seconds left to go in the game. Young inbound. Johnson inbounds to Young. Young with the ball. Guarded by Towns. Young down the lane. His floater is up and good. 117, 110. 27 seconds left to go. Bridges looking inbounds to Towns. And they call a foul on that. Now you want to call a foul.
Well, yeah, I mean, God forbid the dude he wrapped him and grabbed him for them to call it a foul.
And now you want to call a foul. Any other time when
Oh,
a
shit.
guy's going down the lane and he's getting murdered down the lane, you don't want to call a foul. But now you want to call a foul. Now it's only 27 seconds left. You could have just let that play go like you did the other plays.
Yo, they gonna be calling normal fouls on the Knicks when like Draymond Green when they put them in a headlock and shit.
You already know, man. All right, Towns' first free throw is up and it's good. So, like I said, Towns missed the last 2 games and he is back tonight. And then, like I said, Knicks got a back-to-back tomorrow. So, against the Brooklyn Nets at the Barclays Center tomorrow, like I said, Knicks only got to get on the subway tomorrow to go to Brooklyn, man. It's a short ride over there. So, which is a good thing. They don't have to travel. You know, they just played the Sixers and they played the Timberwolves in New York. Young with the ball, his step back 3-point shot is up, in and out, rebounded by OG Anunoby. Gets the rebound. And look how you run it. Like I told you, bro.
No, listen, dude. Listen, even with a Congo not even hardly fouling him, that's how he been doing it all game over the back. Like,
and Trey Young is going to go over to I don't know who's there, Chris Rock and these guys in the front row. Yo, why the Knicks ain't roll the dice this time?
No dice rolling, no walking around giving them the chilling.
And that's the final score. Final score: Knicks win 119-110 to go to 28-16 on the season. Hawks fall to 22-20 on the season. Good win by the Knicks on this MLK holiday. Good holiday win for the Knicks. Like I said, to get back in the win column, Knicks will be back on the road tomorrow. Subway ride up to go play the Brooklyn Nets at the Barclays Center. I'm going to read off these final stats in the game for the Knicks and the Atlanta Hawks. Knicks with a 9-point win. All right. For the Hawks, Okongwu finishes with 14 points and 9 rebounds, almost a double-double. Jalen Johnson finishes it with a double-double, 11 points, 12 rebounds, 4 assists. Trey Young, the high man, with 27 points and 6 assists. Creasy finishes with 11 points. Dyson Daniels finishes with 10 points. And off the bench, DeAndre Hunter with 22 big points off the bench for the Hawks. 12 points for Clint Capella, 12 points, 9 rebounds. Bogdan Bogdanovic with a single point. And Garrison Matthews with 2 points. Overall shooting for the Hawks, 40 of 85 for 47%. 3-point shooting, the Hawks are 13 of 30 for 43%. Free throw shooting, Hawks 17 of 22 for 77%. Also, Hawks finished with 41 rebounds, 23 assists, and 23 turnovers in the game for the Hawks. A lot of turnovers. For the New York Knicks, Mikal Bridges finishes with 26 points, 4 assists, and 1 rebound. OG Anunoby finishes with 8 points, 9 rebounds for OG Anunoby and 2 assists. That's a big non-rebound game.
That's a high.
Yep. Karl Anthony Towns misses out on a double-double with 13 points, 9 rebounds, and 7 assists. Jalen Brunson finishes with the game high in the game with 34 points and 6 assists in the game. Josh Hart finishes with 14 points and 9 rebounds, 5 assists. He misses out on a double-double by a rebound. Off the bench, Precious Achiuwa with 2 points and 5 rebounds. Cameron Payne finishes with 10 points. Deuce McBride with 9 points. Landry Shamet finishes with 3 points. Overall shooting for the Knicks, 47 of 90 for 52%. 3-point shooting, 9 of 26 for 35%. Free throw shooting, Knicks caught up, finishing 16 of 21 for 76%. Knicks finishing with 39 rebounds and 31 assists. And Knicks finishes with only 15 turnovers in this game. Knicks really don't have a lot of high turnover games anyway. He said, these resumes, great job, okay, on the call. I will join tomorrow. Okay, yeah, I'll be here tomorrow. You already know I'll be here tomorrow at 7:30 tomorrow when the Knicks play tomorrow night. Knicks won. Let's go. That's right, Neymar. That's right.
Let's let it be back-to-back wins instead of just one and done.
That's what I say. We got to wrap it up tomorrow night. Tomorrow night game is going to be on televised tomorrow night. It's going to be 7:30 on TNT tomorrow night against the Brooklyn Nets. in Brooklyn. So I'll be back on here tomorrow night at 7:40 tomorrow to do that game because, TNT, it'll be like about 10 minutes and they be talking all the time before they start the broadcast, with Charles and Shaq and all those guys going to be on there tomorrow night. So Knicks got to get this win tomorrow night, man, to get this back-to-back. He said bum-ass Nets. Yeah, no, tomorrow. What's the name? Either Chosen will be on here tomorrow night with me. You'll probably be here tomorrow night, man. And also might have our Unpopular Opinion Sports NYG if he's able to make it. So he's a Nets fan. So he might be on here tomorrow night. So we can all be on here tomorrow night, chilling tomorrow night, calling the Knicks versus the Nets game from the Barclays Center tomorrow night, man. I want to thank everybody for tapping in, man, for this live stream, man, from YouTube, Twitter, and all social media platforms, man. If this is your first time to the Man Cave podcast, make sure, man, you hit that like and subscribe button. Also share this on all social media platforms, man, to the Man Cave podcast as well. D, any more last second things you want to talk about?
Good. I like they pulled out a good win. I think they stuck with they made shots, so that helped with the win. But I just think that we got to simplify stuff, man. Stop jacking up so many threes, backdoor cuts, get Towns in the game at times to get them cracking. And I mean, I think tomorrow is going to be a tough game for some odd reason. I would hope not, but I you know what I mean? Because we always, when you think you got a good run at or a good game coming up where it should be an easy win, I just think they're going to play them tough tomorrow, and the guys will be running, and he's going to run them another 30, 37 plus minutes because he's going to want to get that win. But no, it's a good game. It's a good way to walk away with a win that we needed against a legitimate team coming up. So I'll take this one and hopefully take the one tomorrow night too.
Yeah, I got to get back on the winning tracks. Like I said, I want to see more rebounding effort by the Knicks, also transition defense. Also, man, guys winning these 50-50 hustle balls, man, and helping out the rebounding and stuff like that, man, and cleaning up the glass because getting them rebounds, them second chance rebounds, stop them teams from second chance points, man. That's what be killing the Knicks, man. Guys are getting second chance points, killing the Knicks, man. Also, like I said, turning the ball over, take care of the basketball tomorrow against the Nets. They're going to be a scrappy team. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, they're going to be at home. They're going to be rested. They're going to be ready for the Knicks tomorrow, man. You know how it is. Big brother, little brother, you know how it goes. So they want to show up tomorrow night. So they'll be ready tomorrow. So the Knicks got to come out ready to play tomorrow night, man. Like I said, I know it's going to be a back-to-back, but the Knicks can't come out slow against Brooklyn, man. Brooklyn be playing good some games. You watch them and stuff like that. They be in some games and stuff. So it's not going to be a game where they're going to just like lay down for us. You know what I'm saying? We got to go in there and take that dub.
And keep in mind, that long too.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, for the Knicks, man, you got to look at it. Hey, tomorrow, all hands on deck because guess what? After that game, you got a 3 or 4 day rest. I think the next game they won't play until Saturday. So, hey, if you're going to have to go all out, go all out. But we got to get that win tomorrow, man. That's going to be an important game tomorrow that we got to get, to keep going, man, to keep pace with the Boston Celtics, the Cleveland Cavaliers, and these other teams. Got to keep pace with these guys, man. Can't fall too far behind these guys, even though we're not too far behind them. But still, there's games like this against teams like the Nets and, all these teams, like, we got to get this dub and keep these wins going, man. Let me shout out the chat, man. Nemar, bro, thanks for coming through, supporting E The Chosen. You already know, bro. Yeah, I'll be back here tomorrow.
Catch you tomorrow, dude.
Yeah. Also, RC the Hawkeye, man. Always good to tap in, man. Thanks for the support as well, D. Like I said in the chat, Iman Perry, thanks for coming through. Jacob Petruzzi, you already know what it is, man. Like I said, I will be back here tomorrow night, man, at 7:30 with some more co-hosts on here doing the Knicks and the Nets from the Barclays Center tomorrow. So make sure you tap back in tomorrow at 7:30. Knicks will be on TV tomorrow on TNT at 7:30. So we'll be playing the Brooklyn Nets tomorrow. So we will see you guys back here tomorrow night at 7:30. Man, until then, man, see you guys tomorrow at 7:30. Check back in. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button on your way out the door to the Man Cave podcast. All right.
Peace.
That's it. Peace. And we out.
This has been a Big Blue Crew Sports Network production.
Who's got the rocket launcher? I say we blow it up. Now fire that thing.
It's for the city of sports, playing with a giant Nick. With my man S. Guard.
That's him.
You feel the vibe?
That's me.
We going live.
That's us.
That like button shared, you been subscribed.
Stadium.
That MetLife Big Blue, home of the Braves.
Yeah.
That turnpike, you can see that's where the game's played. NFL one day, then it's the NBA. Madison Square Garden, that's where the Knicks play. This that NY Logan, no it don't get broken. Legalized mean this shit smoking. I'm on topic, dropping another episode. The game winner, trade, maybe a field goal. Everybody right now doing the wave. You tune in the show called TheMan-Cave. I see the chat, they always doing their thing. Big views, 85-inch screen. The game's on, you rush and bleed. Stay calm, you on the road to chill. To the watch along, the show's on. The host, you know it's S-God. It's no telling the panel filled with guest stars. You're now rocking with the voice, you know who it is. It's your boy J Boogie. You're now rocking with my man S-God. I support him to the fullest, you heard? My man Mike Blaze. This is Alter Production. What that mean? We about to alter everything that's playing. Tune in. My man S.God. Support the show. Subscribe, share it. Most importantly, hit that like button.